a call. If you want a revolution, I really give it to y'all. Strength is the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining the life of mankind. Of cancerous, how we breathe vapors. Greek got us blinking in the streets like cheap paper. Assemble the masses, melt the plastic, carbine, realign when the shit gets drastic. Lift the veil when the system's unmasked. It's just another pyramid scheme, a government racket. Divide with the power of Charles Jurassic. Nation T-Rex with covert tactics. Rise from the ashes to back the ashes. Bring the madness. Capture your image at City Hall. Realize they listen whenever you make a call. If you want a revolution, I really give it to y'all. Strength is the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining the life of mankind. The cancerous, how we breathe vapors. Greek got us blinking in the streets like cheap paper. There's a pyramid of power with eyes that can see it all. Cameras to capture your image at City Hall. Realize they listen whenever you make a call. If you want a revolution, I really give it to y'all. Strength is the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining the life of mankind. Of cancerous, how we breathe vapors. Greek got us blinking in the streets like cheap paper. Assemble the masses, melt the plastic, carbine, realign when the shit gets drastic. Lift the veil when the system's unmasked. It's just another pyramid scheme, a government racket. Divide with the power. Charles Jurassic, Nation T-Rex with covert tactics. Rise from the ashes to back the ashes. Bring the madness. Capture your image at City Hall. Realize they listen whenever you make a call. If you want a revolution, I really give it to y'all. Strength is the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining the life of mankind. The cancerous, how we breathe vapors. Greek got us blinking in the streets like cheap paper.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mafoga Studios podcast. Today we got special guest, Mephilis from Mafooger Studios, co-lead streamer, and your boy Zach T from D Live. Here we go.
was. So I actually found a glass cover that matches the ones I have, and I managed to buy just one. So I bought one, I put it back on there, and then my dad gave me some JB Weld. I can use Gorilla Glue or some Flex Seal, and I did that back on there. My dad says, "No, that won't work." In 2 years, and then just recently, it just it was. I'm like, so I actually found a glass cover.
So I gotta
matches
like
the ones I have.
and that's very scary.
I managed to buy just one, so I bought one. I put it back
because
on
I
there,
started my audio
and then my
on
dad gave me
D-Live?
some JB Weld stuff to
maybe,
put
I
that
don't
on
know.
there.
Is-
And I
is
did
that
that
you
for like
going through D-Live?
I don't know. I don't have D Live open.
I heard the playback audio. I was wondering how I was getting a weird ass echo. Like your D Live's working now.
It's working.
It's definitely working.
I wonder if maybe okay. Yeah, I don't know. I decided to do that just for the hell of it.
Like yeah, it's
just go
working.
ahead.
For me, it's desktop audio.
Yeah.
For me, I got desktop audio and microphone / aux. So
Yep. I'm
That's the main things I
recording
got set
desktop
for.
audio, mic, audio, and an image right at the moment.
There we go.
But as soon
got
as we
my-
like officially start up, I'm switching it to a slideshow.
right.
Slideshow.
I mean, I got mine on a live scene of pretty much Discord. That's the best we got. So
I do have a
Who's talking?
scene set up if we decide we want to like share some videos on the stream or something.
nice,
Oh,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought about doing that, but like it takes up so much of my fucking screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I might just if like there's like a video I want to talk about, I could just pull it up on my stream and
Yeah.
chirk her out. But yeah, I have my list of things once we get to the topic of why Fortnite is so awful.
Well, here's another idea. I mean, if for the sake of making things go smoother, if we do decide to share any videos, maybe we could share them through the Discord for
Yeah.
us, and then just have somebody stream the video through the stream,
I can do it. No problem.
so that way there's not as much
I can
lag.
do it. I can do it. It's no problem for me. I
I
got
can
it.
do it. I can do it all.
I can do it.
I do. I do. Who can? I can.
I can do it all. You see.
I can do it.
Please, no breathing. That's just creepy. Oh God. Yeah, I got some key points to talk about Fortnite and shit once we get to that topic.
Okay. I'm gonna have nothing nice to say when we get to Fortnite.
Well, of course.
Trust me, I don't have anything really much nice to say, but like,
It's funny. Even people who like the game seem to hate it.
oh, I
Right.
know.
It's a love-hate relationship if you think about it.
It is. It so is. Like there's some good things they did, but then it just kind of just gets buried by all the dumb shit they've done.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I want to say Ark for a long time. Ark was like that too.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody had anything nice to say about it, but they all just kept playing it.
Yep. Like, what the hell? It's a good game.
That's how
It is
here.
incredibly fun.
That
Well-
Rust. Have you ever played Rust? That's a pretty good game. I played a couple months ago.
I haven't bought it yet.
Hmm. You know, a guy that's
thought
got-
about it though.
I got a friend on here, Bill, who's pretty much got 700 hours on it. He's pretty much a legend in my book. But yeah, he's played the hell out of it. He knows every rule of the book.
Jeez.
Like Christ, I'm
Oh,
still trying to
God.
learn from him.
I'm clicking on the wrong fucking button.
Why is it not working?
Oh,
I just heard Logan go, yeah,
I still get it
bitch."
again.
What the
Yeah,
fuck is that?
bitch.
I think they're playing Dead by Daylight, which I can't play much anymore. Yeah, he's playing Dead by
I-
Daylight with,
Yeah,
with Richie.
I need to
yeah, I've
turn
strayed away
my-
from that.
My noise
I mean, the
gate.
game used to again. This goes back to like Fortnite and other shit. It was really fun, but then like we'd get into like lobbies. We'd get into a lobby where someone is absolutely new at the game, and we just win. And then we get into lobbies where there's tryhards, and we get into a lobby where the killer disconnects after like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And so I told Lauren, I was like, I'm just done playing this game. I cannot have fun playing it.
Oh yeah.
So her and Logan and all her other friends have been playing that game a lot, and
It kind of sounds like the matchmaking on COD back in the Modern Warfare days.
Right.
It was like you had no idea who you were gonna end up with. It could be a whole bunch of idiots, or it could be like the best people on the fucking planet.
or like Black Ops 2, a bunch of fucking squeakers.
Yep.
Oh god.
Goddamn squeaker squad.
Oh, I imagine the squeakers are probably bad on Fortnite since it's a cartoon.
hmm Like I remember talking about like with like Logan and all them about Fortnite, like how it could be better. It's like just basically get rid of the chapter 2 part because that splits it up differently. It just makes it weird. Because like, oh, I like season 1. I go, oh, chapter 2, season 1. I said no. OG season 1.
Geez, season 1.
Where there was just nothing exciting. It was just you get in, you shoot people, you die, you go back in. There's no fucking mechs. There was no different weapons. There was just simple shit.
There's no boats. There's no choppers. Hell, there's no freaking sharks. Good God, the
I know.
freaking sharks.
Yeah.
It's like the music
That's
comes.
how
It's
it
like,
was season 1.
it's like the freaking, the musical score comes on. All of a sudden, here's like, where the fuck is the shark? Oh God, he's right behind me. It's like,
You just hear, where?
it's like,
I
where
want to
is
do that
he?
for a. I want to do that for a video. Where we're just kind of standing around, like we're crouched down, waiting, like hiding from someone, and then you just hear a shark in the background. I want to add the where. Oh, I don't know if when is that? When did I have that scheduled to upload this Fortnite video? I did. Oh my lord,
Oh,
I could
man.
not stop laughing of all the shit that I did for it. Oh my, you'll like it, Ace. For sure.
You'll have to send me a snippet of it through Messenger.
Oh god, let me see. Cause the one I just uploaded, I had it scheduled uploaded for today. It was that TikTok is going to be possibly closed down in the United States
Oh shit.
because it's a Chinese-based company.
Oh
Even
really?
even though there is like it's split up in two different ones. There's TikTok China and TikTok US, but it's mostly a Chinese company. Doesn't
So-
matter. Like it can be made in it's made in China. It doesn't matter if there's a US one, if there's a Canada one. It's all made from the same fucking people. And
So should we leave it as a TikToker?
So I'm just gonna say that the podcast has officially started.
Yeah,
Hello
mine's been
YouTube,
live for the
hello
last,
D Live, and hello
I
Twitch.
think so.
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah,
We're
well, we didn't come in with anything.
Yeah, my
kind of
scene's been
formal
live for
or
the last
anything.
5 minutes. I
It
figured,
really
yeah, it's a
just
good
sounds like a
intro.
behind the scenes fucking podcast.
Hang on. It says you're live. How are you live? And it says still like it's scheduled
Is it like
to
a
go.
thumbnail or just what?
Hang on.
Who?
You're right.
Oh,
Zach
that
said.
Mefooger?
I'm just wondering what he's seeing. Mefooger, you can see the
Oh,
Discord and everything. There's a title
go
up
back
top.
to the Mefooger channel page and refresh.
I was doing that
It'll
for a
be different.
while, and like I did that like kind of recently.
Because it showed up for me.
Yeah, for me,
I
it's
can
showing the
actually see
Discord
my
and
light
everything.
going on and
That's
off
what
on
it should be. Yeah.
Ah, there it is. I see it now. I see it now.
Yep.
Okay.
Just wondering about the D
Oh,
Live.
there
Like,
it is.
what are you trying to do exactly, Zach? You're trying to look at the D Live session?
No,
Oh my god.
I kept like seeing yours.
Yeah,
and
it's like a
just, like,
slideshow. Yeah. Yep.
Ace.
What's up?
Ace, I think we're both logged in as Mefooger Studios.
I mean, you get trying. Yeah, you are.
I just wrote.
Well, there you go. You go to
I'm
you
gonna
go to your
switch accounts.
Hi-yo-ho!
youtube.com/live_dashboard. You can pretty much view what I'm witnessing right now, like watching now, the messages per minute, what's going on now, the description and everything. Hell, you can get your own stream
There,
key.
that's
There
better.
you go.
All right, so
See,
How
you
do you
still
wanna
have access. That's
how
good.
do
You
you
still have
wanna-
access.
Oh
how do you
yeah.
want to
that's good.
properly start this since it's technically started? How do you want to properly now officially start it?
Hmm.
Do you want to just
Well-
go around the room and introduce each other or something? I don't know.
Nah, we could do that if you want to.
I don't care.
It's a good way to start. I mean, you guys start first. I'll go last. I got
Well,
a drink to consume.
hello, YouTube D Live and Twitch. My name is Mephilis78, or as D Live thinks, King Mephilis,
King
Okay.
of all the
King of all the Mephilises,
Mephilis. I guess I'll
King of all the Mephili.
That's so good. I guess I'll do the same thing. I'll do my YouTube intro that I always do. Hey, what's up, guys? On D Live, YouTube, and on here on Twitch, it is ya boy, Zach T.
Hi, everybody. My name is Zachaplier.
Shut up. Just, I was actually watching a video.
Hello,
where,
everybody.
where Jack, Mark, Bob, and Wade are playing Dead by Daylight, and they're talking about intros, and they make fun of Wade's intro.
I don't think I've ever seen Wade's intro though.
For me, it's a distant memory.
How does Wade's intro go?
It's like I said, I don't know. For me, it's a distant
I think
memory.
it goes,
I've watched a couple intros, but yeah, I just cannot remember it for the life of me. How it goes.
I'll go Google.
It's like Bob's goes like, "How's it going, Bobbleheads?"
How's it going, Bubbleheads? I love his, dude. I was gonna YouTube search Wade. There we go, Lord Minion 77. Thank God.
How you doing, guys? My name is Lord Minion
That
777.
was loud. Wow, that was loud. You watch one where he doesn't.
It's like I think the guy that killed me was Lord Minion 777.
Here's the going, bros. My name is PewDiePie.
That's Markiplier. Fucking young Markiplier.
PewDiePie. I've been trying to do that in Swedish Chef voice, but it's not working out.
Hello there, children. My name is PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
Here's the going, bros. My name is PewDiePie.
Wade's is, hey
That's
guys.
Hey, guys.
Wade's is just, hey guys.
Jesus. That's a strong intro for any video.
Guys.
Okay, well, since we got random intros out of the way, Ace, it's your turn.
Hello, everybody. My name is KingBurger94, along with Twitch and D Live. My name is KingBurger94. How y'all doing? We're here with the podcast from the round table with Mr. Mephiles and your boy Zach T.
Yeah.
Greetings and
You
salutations.
fucking know your boy's here. It's gonna be a party.
That's right. Slap like now.
Well, push the like button.
As if you haven't noticed already,
My
I
name
kind of
is
referenced my intro
504.
out of Markiplier's
Slap like now.
reference.
Yeah, see, fucking. After I did mine, fucking Earl started doing the Markiplier thing. I go, I think Ace's is way more Markiplier than mine.
Oh yeah.
Hello,
for sure.
everybody. Right.
I don't think I ever had a thing. I think mine was just, hey YouTube, how's it going?
Hey, YouTube. I mean,
Hello,
that's pretty
everybody.
good. It's pretty basic, generic.
But yeah, I was
It's like
like,
I
You
remember
don't have anything like have a thing for your channel. It's just, hey, YouTube.
how's it
remember one
going,
of the
Dark
frickin-
Assassin?
I remember one of the freaking videos just went, "Hello, everybody."
Hello, everybody.
It's like very nonchalant, just very mellow. It's like, "Hello, everybody."
Hello, everybody.
Just, hello,
Exactly.
everybody. My name is Markiplier. Wacky Wade. If you want to know what video I'm talking about
I think I know. I'll have
It's
to send a link
from
to it.
Jacksepticeye's bloopers and outtakes 2. And it's like a few minutes in.
That's gotta be good.
Just Wacky Wade. And it's like,
Top of the morning to you. My name's Jacksepticeye.
It's like I can't. He's like, I can't do Jax. Jax is insane. And it's just he goes, what? Poosh.
Top of the morning to you.
Fucking Markiplier. He goes, top of the
Yeah.
Oh.
We
Anyway,
really need we need a collab from all of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck hell.
I'm sure people have made them. We just haven't found them yet.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking like imagine all of those guys on like a Fortnite match or something.
Oh, jeez. That'd be the day.
I could just picture it. Fucking Mark's getting shot at. Just
Oh yeah.
Anyway, introductions out of the way. I think the subject of the night is pretty much, let's see, we discussed before
who
is,
are we?
who are
Who are-
us? I
Who
mean,
are
who
us?
are us? I mean, we don't even know who
Who are
us
us?
are, but we now know who us might be, but we don't know who us might be.
We don't know who
Us.
us really are. We don't know who us really are.
Well, if we're gonna start with the how we got into gaming thing, I guess I should go first because I've probably been playing games longer than everybody else here.
I mean, you're already older one, so we'll go by age.
proud
Yeah,
of
will
you.
Over my
last.
age. Well, I've been playing games since I was like little anyway. So
Before he
Yeah.
could read status, probably.
yeah, I was playing on Sega Master System and Sega Genesis when I was a little kid. And playing shit. The first game I ever remember playing was Frogger.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I think we can all relate to that.
I used to call it Chicken in the Road because I thought it looked like a chicken.
Right.
God.
Like a
Just-
chicken in the road. Like even though game's frog, I was like, no, Mama, that looks like a chicken to me. It's a
It
green
did
chicken.
look like a chicken.
It's a
It looked
rejected
like a
chicken.
rubber chicken.
Right.
It's rejected chicken.
It was
Oh,
just like a
shit.
glob of pixels that barely move across the screen.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It looks like a chicken to me.
And for some reason I thought it had something to do with the why did the chicken cross the road joke.
Right.
That's
It's
how
the
my-
video game version.
So I guess what I
That's
thought
how my
initially before was like,
brain processed that shit when I was a kid.
so I guess what I thought before. First time I played frog, I was like, you know, I know the chicken crossed the road, but this kind of looks like a frog. Did they cross blend this subject? Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I didn't even know it was called Frogger.
I didn't either. It's like, this looks like a green chicken. Mom, what the hell am I playing?
Mom, what am I playing? As kids nowadays would say, I don't want to play it. It triggers me.
Oh god.
Right.
Shitheads.
I got your trigger.
I got your duck hunt trigger right here.
You fucking dog, quit laughing at me.
You little shit.
Goddamn.
Oh God. Oh shit.
Last time I played Duck Hunt, I named the dog Carl so it could go.
Nice. Oh,
Hey,
God.
Carl.
Nice.
I seriously, even when I was a kid, I used to try to shoot that dog.
Yeah, I mean, who didn't?
Yeah, I did too.
Who did?
I did too.
Even though
I
you
did
couldn't
too.
shoot,
I
it, you
think-
pulled that trigger. Even though it wouldn't fire, but it's like, just start shooting the goddamn
Well,
thing.
I
Quit
mean-
laughing at me.
Have you guys ever played the it was like a browser kind of game. You searched it and it was like you could play Duck Hunt, but then there was also a second game where you could kill the dog.
Oh yeah,
And it's with a
Remember that?
fucking
Yeah, it was-
minigun and you just mow them down. So satisfying because they knew they wanted to kill a dog. Like we're gonna make this
Oh,
little thing
yeah.
we're gonna do.
I think it was after what you failed like 3 times. The dog laughed. All of a sudden, a minigun comes out there. Dog goes. The gun goes.
I remember playing that shit in school, man. That was so much
Well,
fun.
it'll fire however fast you can pull that Nintendo trigger.
Oh God, I remember playing that. I remember doing that shit in like the liquor store. out off
See,
the highway.
kids, that's what VR used to be. It used to be a gun pointed at a TV.
That was the precursor to VR. You can thank Nintendo for that. Nintendo
Yeah, what-
invented everything.
They
Like I
really
say,
did
oh.
invent VR.
It really
They
did.
actually had a VR headset.
Yeah. They were
Everything
being
was
really
all
honest
fucking
here.
wireframe and shit, but yeah.
Anyway, anything more to add, Earl?
I would say
Any
when I
words
was
afterwards?
a kid, my favorite game was probably Road Rash when I was a kid. When I was like a real little kid. Road Rash, the motorcycle racing game where you can kick people off of their bikes.
Yes,
and shit.
I remember playing that a couple times. Like, just barely
Yeah.
on the Nintendo. I think they made a remake for that.
Yeah, I was always a
I remember
Sega
that,
guy,
yep.
so I played everything on the Sega.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had a Nintendo, but I preferred the Sega.
Yep.
It had
I
an
remember
extra
Nintendo game named
button.
Road Rash 64. It's like I thought that. I remember playing that on Sega Genesis years ago, but then I played it like a couple years, like 7 years old. I remember playing it on the N64. It's
Yeah.
like, God, I swear I know this game. Oh yeah,
oh, yeah.
ride a motorcycle,
Just
kick people off.
fucking light bulb. Ding.
I will say,
Yeah.
I was crazy about Sonic the Hedgehog, though.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, I was too. I never really
That-
beat Sonic, but I played it a fuck ton.
Oh, I beat the first 3.
You got. I actually got to break your theory that you actually got past the second level in Sonic 2.
Yes.
I have not gotten past that in my entire life.
Oh, that's the one where they try to drown you, right?
Yes! I've never gotten past that in my life.
Where the water's like constantly fucking growing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the freaking purple water. Like, I'd never be able to get freaking past it.
The
When
music
he freaking
by
drowns,
far was,
like,
my favorite in that game. Yeah, just
It's like, I've
When you-
never
when you
been able
find
to
an
beat
air
that level.
bubble.
Like, are you kidding me?
God, I
I've
think I
never
know
been
which
able
one
to
you're
beat
talking
that.
about too, and I'd love
Yeah,
to
that-
play. I'd love
That
to
is
play
a pain in the ass level.
Sonic now.
It's the
It's one
hardest
of the
level in
few
my book.
Sonic. It's one of the few Sonic levels that you actually have to slow down and pay attention.
Right?
Yeah, can't just speed through it.
Oh God, I've played it probably 1,000 times. I still cannot beat it. To this day, I still cannot beat it. The first level, sure, but like World 2/2, I can not get past that for the life of me.
I know.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I definitely went past that one. The one on the first Sonic,
think
the one
what
that used to give me all the trouble was the lava level.
was that World 4?
Second, I think that was the second world in the original Sonic.
Oh,
Yeah,
The Marble Zone, that's what it was called.
that's
Marble Zone.
that's
yep.
World 3, I think. Yep, that's
Mhm.
right after the purple water death zone.
Like, I remember when they announced Sonic Mania, and I was like, "Oh, cool! We can
That was
play all
cool,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
like the original Sonic games." Like, I want that. I still want that.
Oh yeah, man. I
So
did
I-
notice they have all those on Steam right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
It's probably
I
not
have
going
to
to be the
purchase
same
that
though.
later.
true. I should get an emulator and play it that way, like Ace does.
I'll have to
for
get
Nintendo games.
if I go and get any old Sega games like that, I'm gonna have to get a controller for once.
Oh yeah.
Because that kind of shit is weird to play on keyboard and mouse.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. If I was to do it that way, I'd have to maybe like get like a controller that I can hook to the computer and play that way.
Oh, one other thing that I was really big on when I was a kid that most people didn't really play much was Toe Jam and Earl. I played the shit out of that.
Remember you shared something with me in Discord. It's like I thought I remember that soundtrack. I just
Yeah,
can't
that
place
is like
it.
they had the best music of that fucking generation. On games anyway. The music was top notch. Everybody got quiet.
No, I was just answering fucking message. I put my phone down and it just right again. I'm like, son of a bitch, I gotta answer you again.
I heard whispering and then everybody got quiet. I was like, oh, would they say something?
I said something wrong. I tricked everybody. In my
I
opinion,
I think
it
I
was
said
sounds like a
something
video
wrong.
game.
I apologize.
What did I do? I'm sorry.
Oh shit. So
I'm sorry, you're right. Mario Bros. Definitely was a better soundtrack.
Mario was superior soundtrack of all the games. I'm sorry, I said different.
I don't know. I guess I would give Castlevania like a close second.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Even though I've never played it, I know the soundtrack's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good soundtrack. From what I remember.
It's like metal.
Anything else you'd like to add on to
Nope.
that, Earl? or
I'm
we
good. I'm
Whose
good.
turn is it now? Mine or Ace's?
It's your turn next.
Mine? Okay. Gosh. Well, one of my I started doing gaming when I was like 4, and I lived in the apartments above the liquor store in Ashland off the highway. My grandparents owned it, and my
Oh.
parents had my grandparents used to own that originally.
That was Mona's, right?
Yeah, it's Mona's now. Yeah,
Nice.
but
Yeah.
she still has a sign up there, which is pretty cool about the live bait and stuff.
Oh yeah, I
noticed
remember
that.
going
Yeah.
in there and buying bait when I was young. I actually
Yeah.
remember that.
Yep. My parents and my aunt and uncle always remind me of the stuff I used to do when I was a kid in that store. Like right as you open the door to come in, I would sit on the rug, be playing with like Hot Wheels or something, greeting people as they came in. I was my grandparents' unofficial door greeter at 4. I was like, cool, okay. Yeah, we lived above there, and my parents had I think they had which Nintendo system was it? It was one that had Duck Hunt on it. I can't remember what console that was.
NES.
Yeah, man, yes, they had
Nintendo,
that
yep.
one. And then my dad's parents had the Sega Genesis, which I played the fuck out of that when I was a kid. because my grandma on my dad's my grandma on my dad's side, she ran a daycare out of their house here in Lincoln, and they had the Sega set up for kids to play on it or whatever. And
Yep.
after she passed, and my grandpa just kept on to it, he just let me use it to play games on. I had both. I had Sega 1 and Sega 2, or not Sega 1, Sega, Jesus, Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, Jesus. Sega 1 and Sega 2, I had them both, baby. No, I had
Makes
Sonic
sense.
1 and 2.
It makes sense. Sonic and Sega are like synonymous now.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Sonic is a Sega universe.
Yes,
Like I had
basically.
Sonic 1 and 2, and then I had what else? I had some racing game. I can't remember what it was called. I have to ask my dad about it. I can't remember what racing game was on there. I played it a lot. It's like I think it was like a Formula One style race or something. I played that, and then I distinctively remember playing a Simpsons game for the Sega.
Oh,
The one where
oh.
where you're Bart the entire game, and you're
Yeah.
just doing all this other stuff. Like there's the one you can throw tomatoes at everybody, and
Yes.
fucking
What the hell was that called?
You struck a chord with Mr. Earl there. There you go.
Oh, hang on. I'll Google it. I'll Google it right now. I'll Google what the game is called. But I played that a lot. There was a Beavis and Butthead game that
Oh,
I
hell
had.
Yes.
That's how
Hell
Beavis and Butthead.
yes.
You had
I
to
played
find you had to find the shredded guar ticket.
Yes.
Dude, I remember playing that a lot. My dad and I would play it. Both of us would play it because we had two controllers. We'd play it that way. And then from there obviously moved on to like, there we go, Sega. Oh, there it is, Virtual Bart. That was
Virtual
it.
Bart.
Virtual Bart. That was it. God damn, I remember that shit. Oh,
That sounds
God.
right.
It is. I see it right here. I was like, yep, that's the one. Then from that, I played a lot of Sega, and then from that moved on to PlayStation. Played a lot of PlayStation games, PS1 stuff. Never really beat any games. I played a lot of Spyro. I think I played Metal Gear Solid one time because it was a demo.
Yeah, I
Play
remember,
that.
I remember Spyro back.
I would like to add that I moved to the original PlayStation 2 after that generation
Yeah.
because
We didn't get.
I wasn't that big into Nintendo ever really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was your options. You had a PlayStation, a Dreamcast, or a 64.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean that was the new one.
And
That was the
obviously,
now.
no one chose the Dreamcast.
No.
Oh, I had one.
Oh shit.
But the Dreamcast actually came out before all the other two.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
And
the
so
precursor.
in a way, it kind of started that generation.
Yep.
Mhm.
And because of the way the online shit worked with the Dreamcast, it was like way ahead of its time.
Oh, yeah.
The other consoles didn't start doing that yet.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
That's-
Speechless.
I don't think did I say what my favorite game was? As a kid?
On
No.
no.
I think it's hard to pick my favorite game when I was a kid.
When you
Uh,
ever think about your favorite game of all time, no matter what you were doing, your favorite game that
Well,
you played.
just think of like which one did you play the most often?
Yeah. It's like no matter what happened, you always played this when you like just whenever. It's like I'm gonna play this.
See, like that's why I
Sort of thing.
added Sonic in there is because
Yeah.
when I said my favorite game was Road Rash, and I thought, no wait, that's through the filter of being an old dude. You know? So
That's the
I
old-
was like, okay, what did I play the most back then? Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what I did.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
Uh,
think of it through the filter of like, okay, what did I play the most when I was a little kid? Because
I
if you
think-
try to pick your favorite, it's gonna end up being fucked up because you're old.
Yep.
yeah. I think the game I played the most when I was a kid, I'd always go to like my grandpa's house on like the weekends, and I would play Virtual Bart like constantly. So that was like my favorite game when I was a kid, because I'd go to my grandpa's house, sit in his room, and play Virtual Bart, and play that for like 2 hours.
I did have
Yeah.
a favorite game that I really didn't get to play very often, and that was Doom.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hell, I played
I
that.
know.
I played that for the 64. Goddamn, I have not beaten it.
My
I haven't
stream
got
died.
past first
Oh,
level. That was really
came
early
back.
on.
Is like because you're dropping frames or something like that? Because mine does that sometimes. It'll go away if I'm dropping frames, and it comes back when I'm not.
Yeah, it was just weird. I just got a notification that said your stream disconnected.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine does that too sometimes. Like my OBS will fuck up and it'll just say disconnected, trying to reconnect, and then
Yeah, that's what it was. It was OBS. It
fucking
says I'm going
OBS.
60 frames per second.
If
I
your
think I remember
playback's
my
playing, just pause that and monitor the chat. If you can do that, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
I've
doing.
got. Oh wait, I guess I do have Zach's playing.
yeah.
My
Okay.
You
bad.
don't have to have mine playing. I don't have anyone's playing. I just have everyone's chat up on my screen.
Yeah.
I remember one of the
That's-
games. I want to add this. I remember one of the games I watched my dad play a lot. It was an early PC game. It was the first ever Quake.
Oh, jeez.
I remember watching him play that when I was a little kid. I was like, "Dad, what are you playing?" He was like, it's Quake and you do all this other shit. I was watching him play. I was like, "That's actually really cool." And yeah, I remember that's like one of the distinct memories I have when I was a kid. I was watching my dad play Quake. Shit was great. All right, Ace's turn.
Hell, for me, I guess gaming started. Let's see.
No, that's not right.
What's not right?
No,
No,
sorry
what you're
about
saying
that.
is not right. No.
What's not right?
You are not right.
I was fucking around with OBS.
Oh shit.
It had nothing to do with what you were saying.
No, no, that's not
Like
right.
something's wrong. I was like, what's wrong?
That wasn't your favorite
What's
game when you were a
wrong?
kid.
That's all he heard.
Oh, damn it.
Nope. Oh shit.
Oh shit. No, but either way, for me, I gotta say, for me, the first game I really remember playing back in the day was, it's got to be Super Mario Brothers on the NES or Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo because I was 4 or 5 years old when you remember I cut my head open on the concrete hearth where I had to get that little scar in. That's pretty much the oldest memory I got. But before that, I got a couple game memories where it's one of those two games, but I can't remember which one I played first. So one of my first games was either Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo or Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. But that's one of the earliest games I remember playing. And no doubt Banjo-Kazooie on the N64.
Duh. I could have told you that one.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna guess that too, to be honest.
I probably could have said it before you even said a
Yep.
word. Been like Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
That one of my I think it was my mother's good friend Tim and Teresa McDonald had a Super Nintendo where they had a what was it, a Williams Best Hits where it had frickin' Sinistar on it. You remember that game at all? You too?
Never heard of it.
Scared the hell out of me. How could a game scare the hell out of you when it's only 16-bit? I have no idea, but it scared the hell out of
Oh,
me.
they're good at that.
I don't know. Doom scared
know.
the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yep. Then from early on, I remember at my grandpa's place in Lincoln. Actually, I should say my step grandfather's, but I consider my full blood grandfather introduced me to Serious Sam in 2001. God,
Oh,
I fell in love with that. And then
I
came
knew that
the-
was gonna be in there somewhere.
Yeah. Then came the sequel. Not even 6 months later. Played the sequel, beat that, and then he introduced me to Doom 3. I never played a game that I did not want to play so bad in my life. I was scared to play the freaking game. It still scares me to this day. Like just the menial jump scares in the game, the mechanic of not knowing what's in the dark. You know,
Oh yeah, that
like,
always.
jeez, that was one of the darkest games I've ever played. It's like just the ambient lighting. It's like what's hell, you know? That's the thing.
I get that way when I was playing like with Outlast and shit.
Oh,
Like, it's just
hell
so ambiently dark, and you don't know what the fuck you're gonna see next until you turn your night vision on, and then boom, there's someone in your face.
Yep. If
I
for
like
those,
games that do that.
Yep. If for those of you in my stream, you can look at my playlist. I got 2 full playlists in there of Outlast.
Oh yeah.
Scary as hell, man.
I don't know.
Jeez.
Side note: I remember, I remember when you had your PS4. You
Yep.
brought it to my house, and I was like, "Oh, I want to do Outlast also." And like,
Oh boy.
so you let me. Couldn't play it on my computer, so I didn't have
Yeah.
it that time, and so I tried playing on your PS4, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'll send you the footage so you can upload it." You never fucking did.
I never
Oh.
did. I don't. Fuck. I totally forgot about that, didn't I? God damn.
Yeah, Ace, you're the
Yeah.
one who got me stuck playing Outlast too.
Really?
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I ended up buying it on my Xbox.
Oh shit! It's a fun game, man. It's a fun game.
Technically, It is. It's a damn fun game.
It's explorative, but it takes you on the path. But you can explore just a little bit.
I
Very
kept
nice.
calling that guy Chris Brown all the time.
Little pig.
He's gonna come beat me up.
He's gonna come beat me. No. Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, for me, what my grandfather's introduction for me to Doom 3 was, I mean, geez, I played that game for 2 years before the sequel. Probably what, I don't know when, actually retract that statement. I'm not sure when the sequel came out, but it feels like I played that way after the sequel came out because he kept it from me for so long. It's like, you like Doom 3? You think it's scary? Yeah, try the sequel. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't want to play the sequel. It's probably scarier. No, it's not. First
I
jump
like
scare.
the fucking.
Freaking 2 minutes in.
I like the fucking. He's like a goddamn piglin.
Yeah,
Or
Doom
something
3,
before I
Doom
fucking
3 and
kill
Serious Sam are pretty much my big influences. But before I could read, I mean, you know, the biggest game influences for me were, I think, Super Mario 64 and probably Super Mario Brothers. That's where I started.
Yeah,
I like Super Mario Bros. That was always a fun game.
Yeah.
I think my uncle got they got a Wii for Christmas, and they still have it. It's a red Wii, and they had like what was it? I think it was Super Mario Bros. 3. I think that's what it's called.
Yep.
And my uncle and I just played it. I played it a fuck ton of my uncle's house on the Wii. I was like, this game. I never played this shit when I was a kid. It was fun. So
Yeah, in the later years, I guess, because everybody went into the later years, and I didn't talk about that.
yeah, we'll circle back now. We'll go to early later years and then come back to the rest of us.
Yeah, okay. I kind of, after all that stuff, I kind of ended up moving to like RPGs.
Mm.
I was like really hooked on RPGs for a long time. So like Skyrim and stuff like that.
Fallout. I remember that one.
Fallout. Oh yeah, lots of
Mhm.
Fallout. But now, most recently, I'm more hooked on survival games.
Yeah.
That's like most of my game library is survival games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Ark
play a
Rust. Yeah.
Yeah, I
guess
play a lot.
H1Z1 was originally based around that, but now it's a battle royale. But that's a lost cause.
Everything has become pretty much BRs now.
Ridiculous. But yeah, H1Z1 was originally pretty much what Rust is.
Ark had the first officially released battle royale, by the way.
Yep.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's my turn now. So my later years, I did mention like PlayStation and stuff, and
Yep.
maybe that's like a PS2 and all that other shit, and played all that stuff. And I would always, and then I got a 360 for my birthday, and I had to borrow. I didn't get a lot of games for my 360. It was just a lot of games that came with it. And then like I think I got Black Ops 2 or something like that. That was the first game I got with it. But I'd always borrow Evan and Logan's copy of GTA. And just play that a lot, and then eventually I got my own copy of GTA. I'm like, hey, we can all play together now. But I think recently the game I've been getting into a lot now is probably Minecraft.
Recently?
Being straight honest, I mean I haven't played a lot of games recently. It's mostly Minecraft and.
Well,
I
and
wanna
Minecraft is a good game.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people like meme the shit out of it or talk
Timeless.
so much crap on it about how the game is, whatever. Like it's genuinely like fun.
I really don't have anything negative to say about Minecraft,
It's genuinely positive.
except
have
they need a
nothing
cave
negative.
update. It needs a cave update. That's the most negative thing I could say.
Or
I
is
think
it
one of the-
is it
one
the
of the-
Nether
one-
update?
Well, they just got another update.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
this-
just said the Nether
yeah.
update. I
What they
always
need,
talk-
okay, they've got a bunch of really useless shit inside the caves. Like all those goofy metals that don't do anything. They need to figure out something to do with those that are it's actually useful,
yeah,
you know.
like the fucking what is it, the andesite and all that other shit.
Yeah, and that lapis and stuff. I don't want to
Dry
I don't
dye.
want to
get-
go and mine a dye.
Well, I mean,
You
lapis
know?
is actually. I remember there never really was a good use for lapis back in the day. It was just to dye, because when you would
It's just
die.
die.
It's really all it is.
Basically, I thought it was then because then, like, when you would enchant things, you would just put it in the enchantment box and then just enchant it. Nothing had to go in it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But then they used Lapis. They made that update like what was it a long while ago now. They've made that an update where you can
I
actually
forgot
use
about that
Lapis
actually.
So yeah, Lapis is like something useful you can use to enchant. That's about
see,
all it's useful for.
And they need to do that with other stuff.
You
Yeah.
can make,
Like, wouldn't it be cool to actually make armor out of other materials than just the 3 we got? Or
That would be
4 we got?
nice.
yeah,
That
it
would definitely be nice.
Like,
Yep.
what I think they need to add to it though is they need to add you can craft leather horse armor, but you can't craft iron horse or gold or diamond. You got to be able to craft those things. You can't just craft one and call it good. You have to like search everywhere for any kind of fucking horse armor. You should be able to enchant all kinds of horse armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From having-
you should be able to.
Like I kind of
Like-
went with an ice scoop. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I remember when I wasn't even playing Minecraft all that much, I started playing the Resident Evil 3 remake. And-
yeah, I remember that.
I still need to. God, I say it all
That
the time.
was-
I need to get back into playing Resident Evil 3. And like I've played Resident Evil 7, haven't beaten it yet, but I might play that on my own time and beat it because Resident Evil 8 comes out, I think next year or year before that or year after that or something like that.
Resident Evil 3 was actually my first Resident Evil game back in the day.
Nice.
I don't think I ever played any Resident Evil games when I was back in the when I was young.
When I was back in the day.
When I back in the day when I was a kid, I never played any back then, but
Back
I
in
remember-
my day.
the
Oh,
first
it was really freaking scary when you were a little kid if you played it. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
telling you.
But
That
like
was
it
a
wa- it didn't
horrifying
wanna-
game.
It's like it didn't want to make you to wander into abandoned houses for a specific reason. That's why.
And the only reason I ended up getting it is because somebody gave me Dino Crisis, and I played that, and I was addicted to that style of game.
yeah.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I got to try the one that it's copying, you know?
Yeah, like the first Resident Evil game I got into was Resident Evil 7 because I watched a lot of people play it. I was like, I need to get in and play it, and I played it, and I still get scared even though I've watched people play it a million times.
Right.
But yeah, I got Resident Evil 3. I wanted to get back into playing that because I played the demo. The demo was awesome. And then I was like, I got to play the full game now. And I played the full game, a little bit of it, and it's fun. My computer can't take it like with COD. My fucking cooling fan just constantly like if I'm playing it for the first 10 minutes, it's fine. But then if I'm playing for an hour, 2 hours, I can hear my cooling fan just going zzz, and it like speeds up and it like makes my computer really loud. so I
Spooling
need
up to frickin' max as fast as it
Yeah,
can.
So
so-
far,
yeah.
not having that problem so far on mine.
yeah, like I never had that problem until like last year or something like that.
How
'Cause I
long
got
have
a
you had
new
that
cool-
computer?
Since actually I got it the first year we moved in here, I got it that Christmas. It was like 2017 I moved in here? Yeah.
Okay.
it
Well,
was
that
around
would
there, yeah.
probably be it. Probably
Sounds
just
about
need to
right.
get a new fan.
Well, like I got one last year, I think, because I had an issue with my cooling fan. I would turn my computer on and it would go and then it would turn off.
I got
Because
six.
Oh, standard.
it was
Mine
it was
does
it
that
was
every
over,
time.
it was overheating. My cooling fan couldn't keep up to cool it down.
Oh,
One that came
Damn.
with the computer, so I had to take it into the DIT computers. What that's what it was called. And
oh
they
yeah, I
said,
remember those guys.
That's where I've been taking my
This is a
computer
he-man
to
of
because
those
they know what
guys.
the fuck they know what the fuck they're talking about. I take it.
Yeah,
the
I'm pretty
first
sure
time I-
that's just a local Nebraska thing, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like I took it to Geek Squad, which is a huge mistake because
Oh,
originally I had a fan. It came with a fan in the front, I think it was, that would light up the entire computer when I turned it on. It made it blue. Like with
Oh, you
Aces,
a
it
geek?
turns it red.
they call you a geek. You're supposed to be smart.
I took it there and they said, yeah, nothing wrong with it. But they took the fucking front fan out and never put it back.
What the fuck?
I'm like, you bastard just stole my fucking front fan. Like, what the hell? The only fan I had was the back fan and the cooling fan. And then my mom was like, well, let's take it over to DIT
Did you
because
say- Did you say the Cooming fan?
no, I said cooling.
Coom.
Hey,
Cooming? Okay, no.
it-
Okay. I thought
Sense
I
of
said
hearing.
cooling fan. No, I took it and I took it to DIT and I said, yeah, I took it over to Geek Squad. And they go, well, that was your first mistake. And like, well, what was wrong with it? And I was like, it would turn on. I'd hear it make a loud humming sound, and then it would turn off. And they go, oh yeah, it's your cooling fan. Well, holy shit! I just took it here and had it been done with. But took it there, got a new one. My dad and I put it in, and it's been working since then. But now it just I can hear it revving up like it used to, and it hasn't turned my computer down all the way because it actually I told them that Geek Squad took out my front fan, and so they go, well, that's not right. So they actually put one in there, no charge. They just threw a cooling fan in the front, so it
Oh,
could
that's
properly
nice
get.
of them.
That's good.
Because I didn't have the front fan because then when I didn't have it, my computer would overheat if I played Call of Duty or anything like that big related kind of game and that big AAA game, and it would just overheat. And then I was like, I put the front fan in here, and I haven't had any problems with it overheating. I just need a new cooling fan, I think.
Yeah, it's like with my opinion, you need dual ventilation and proper dual ventilation to cool off everything inside, CPU and GPU.
Oh yeah.
If nothing's getting ventilated, everything's going to overheat, and nothing is going to perform properly.
Yeah.
Memory, GPU, CPU, everything. Like fan ain't going to operate properly. It's
Including
gonna
the
ventilate hot
GPU.
heat, not cool heat.
Including the
Sort of thing.
GPU, I have 6 fucking fans on my computer.
I'm kind of jelly about that. I got 4
Yeah,
fans
I don't think
in
I'm ever
mine.
gonna have overheating problems.
Like I got 4 fans in mine. I'm still running like 20% heat max.
Ace, do you
So no
remember the
problem.
story I told you about my power supply?
Yeah, what happened about that?
Okay, so I never told the story to Earl either because I haven't talked to Earl in for fucking ever. But I was playing. This is when Warzone came out,
Right. Yep.
and I was playing it with me and Logan were playing it, and then we were gonna get in with Lauren and play a couple games. But Logan and I were like, "Hey, let's get into the practice one and just practice against AI to see if we can get better at what the game is and understand it and stuff."
Yep.
And I was playing on PC because it was cross-platform, so I got on my PC, was playing it, and Logan was in the living room on his Xbox. I'm sitting there playing it. I can hear my fan, like with my headphones. It's kind of they're good to keeping out outside noise.
Right.
So if I'm hearing my computer doing something, I can take it off. Like I could take one headphone off and listen to my computer, and like, okay,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, noise
Yeah, I
cancellation.
honestly, I always have one ear out of the headphones when I'm playing
Yeah.
games because I like to hear what's going on around me.
But
You know, I just feel like I'm like half blind if I keep both ears covered. You know? Oh wait, I am half blind.
I think that's why Ace started laughing the first time. But anyways, I actually have the box to my new. I have the box to my new cooling fan up there. But I took it. We're sitting here playing it. I land. I pick up a gun. I go to turn and shoot a guy,
Yep.
and I just heard boom, and my screen went blank. My keyboard, everything turned off, and I looked over. I was like, my computer's not on.
It's like, damn, that guy shot me through my fucking computer.
So I pushed the power button and turned it back on, and it never turned back on. And I was talking to Logan about it, and he goes, "What was that?" Even he heard it. It was a pretty loud pop. He goes, "What was that?" I was like, "I have no idea," and I won't turn on. He goes, "Oh, I think your power supply is shot." So I took it in and told him what
Oh,
happened. They said,
yeah.
"Yeah, your power supply died." I was like, "Oh."
I can tell you,
lovely.
probably a circuit blown inside of that, like
Yeah,
freaking power
and,
supply.
like,
Just
They looked at the
freaking.
old one
know,
that was in there.
Was it like this,
I'm
just like a
gonna-
loud, but
It was
louder?
It was just.
I'm gonna go out on
I
a
was
limb
like-
and I'm gonna say it was either a capacitor or a resistor just popping.
Yeah,
I'd say
but,
more
like,
That
capacitor.
happens.
We took it in there and told them what happened, and they said, "Yeah, we can get you a new one." And it was like, I want to say, it wasn't that expensive, but they were like, "Oh yeah, here was the one you had in your computer. We can find one to match it, or you can do one. You can." He basically said you can go one up or you can go one down, but your best options are kind of like you can either stay where it's what you had or go one up. And so I was like, well, I'll just stay with what I have. And I got a new brand with that same kind, and they replaced it for me, and I've been working since then. But
Nice.
that scared me because I was like, oh shit, my computer's gonna catch on fire now.
It's kind of more like, oh shit, what happened?
Yeah, and
Now
like,
bang, is something gonna boom? What?
bang, is it gonna go boom? I don't know.
Like, that's what happened with mine. Is like I tried, I rewired my motherboard. It's like it turns on for a split second. Lights come on. It's like boom, split second. Like not even a quarter of a second later, everything turns off. It's like, what the hell's going on? Tried it many times. Just click, click, click. Nothing. Take it in.
Yeah.
Apparently, I had it wired to overload the motherboard. So fucking A.
That's why you take it in and don't do it yourself.
Yeah, right.
Unless
yeah.
you know what you're talking about and what you're doing, you can do it yourself. But
You know,
I would-
apparently the dongles that come with it, the connectors that you can forge connections with, say, to your fans, to your
Yeah.
motherboard, like connectors into connectors. Yeah, I had one too many hooked up, and it was overloading the motherboard, and I turned it on way too many times. So I could have broken the motherboard, but that same one is still in here, and it's surprised it's still here. I could have killed it,
yeah.
but thankfully I didn't, and
Yeah,
surprisingly I didn't.
I remember you didn't know where IT was at because that's now called IT computers, and you didn't know where it was at. So you had my dad go with you. So you could
Yeah,
find it.
I figured, yeah, what the hell? I was like, he'll tell me where it's at. It's like, yeah, hell, let's take my PC. Tell me where to go.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like I've been taking my computer there, and I feel like I'm gonna take it there for a while until I decide to get a brand new computer because
Yeah.
they obviously know
Yep.
what they're talking about. I tell them what happened. Like
It's
I'm not
local.
good.
It's
I'm not
local experience. That's what
I'm
it
not a
is.
tech savvy guy, so I explain what's happening, and they go, "Oh yeah, this is what your
Yep.
problem is. Here's what we can do to fix it."
Yep.
I'm like, "Oh, cool." So like, thank you. Yeah,
It's
we
like,
put the new power supply in there. They said that they're like, "Okay, well, you're gonna have to." My mom called them and said, "Well, you're gonna." They said, "Well, they're gonna." He's gonna have to put all this stuff on a flash drive,
yep.
so he doesn't lose anything. And then I did that. I put it all into like a separate folder, so it
Mhm.
wouldn't, if anything uninstalled, I could just pull it back up again.
Right.
And I couldn't find the folder. I was like, well, I don't know what the fucking folder is. So I reinstalled everything until I found the folder, and there was everything sitting there. I'm like, son of a bitch. I have duplicates of everything.
Oh shit.
Like I have 2 Minecraft installers, I had 2 Epic installers. I'm like, what am I
Two of
doing?
everything. 2 C drives, 2 D drives.
Oh shit.
So I eventually just deleted a whole bunch of it because like, okay, I have this. I deleted all of it. And
Yep.
okay, well, Ace, what's your recent things now?
Yeah, apparently
Fortnite.
Zach's new favorite game is Computer Trouble.
Computer building simulator.
I was like, okay, Ace, now time for your favorite game. What you're playing recently?
No.
I went,
No, for me, I
Fortnite.
got a simulator.
Computers fall flat.
No, I got a little bit of knowledge after I took my computer to IT. I pretty much after they rebuilt it, rewired everything together. I took a picture of it, took it apart, and then
And put it back together.
yeah, pretty much took a picture of everything I took apart. Pretty much put it back together, piece for piece, and it was piece for piece put back together. So I think now I know
That's
what I'm working
how-
with. So I'm a little more tech savvy than I was before.
That's how they taught
So that
us
might
to
be a
take
good thing.
apart alternators and starters in college.
Yeah, manifolds and
They're
freaking
like-
headers.
Yeah, they're
Out of a
like
Jeep.
take a picture. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, damn.
Okay, so Ace's turn to talk about his favorite game recently.
Or in the recent memory of last 10 years, what we recall. Yeah, let's see. After
That's why-
Doom.
That's why I jokingly went Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Oh God, excuse me.
Yeah, after Doom, see, I played Doom. Good God, it was such an influential game for me. It's like I've played it for a couple years. It's like trying to play on the hardest difficulties with, I don't know, taking at least a couple months. Because I was still freaking scared of the game. It's like I didn't recognize
I
where all
tell
the
you
jump
what,
scares
man.
were. That's the thing.
I would say you're not a real FPS fan unless Doom has influenced you in some way.
Yeah.
It's scared me to death, man.
Oh,
it
yeah.
really has. But Jet, like Doom 3 was a big inspiration for me. It was a big influence. Like it scared the hell out of me. Like quite literally, hell is in the game. It scared the hell right out of me. It's like it
Yeah,
absorbed it.
literally.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, no. In 2006, there was a demo for a game called Enemy Territory Wars, as it was called. But in 2007, it released as Enemy Territory Quake Wars. And I gotta say, for the past 10 years, up to 2017, that was the most played game on my personal, PC for a while until, I experienced esports or professional gaming. And then Fortnite came along, and that's when my life turned upside down. No, I gotta say,
That's when all
I-
the uninstalls started happening.
yeah, the Alt F4s, no doubt. Yeah, no, but Steam-wise, I gotta say, 2010 was Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Good lord, still scared to this day. I mean, it holds its reputation. There's a new release coming out as of somewhat. I think it's in the late fall of this year. Amnesia. There was also Team Fortress 2. Call of Duty, no doubt. I gotta say, Black Ops, pretty much.
Blops.
Hell, actually, let's see. There's one actual event where my my cousin Taylor had the Xbox 360. And the first game he purchased was Grand Theft Auto 4.
Mm.
I read about this, and Zach knows this, man. Probably Earl as well. Mrs. Who the hell was the math teacher? What was her last name? I forget her name.
Oh,
Mrs.
Which
you're talking
Which-
about the one with the mullet, right?
No, the
which
probably,
grade? Which
It was
grade
seventh,
math
seventh, and
teacher?
eighth grade.
Yeah,
Was it
um,
Mrs. Shiles?
Mrs. Shaw,
Childs.
yeah, her son.
Well, she had a mullet when I was going to school there.
That's kind of
Yeah,
weird. Yep.
I remember
No, I
that.
read a magazine where GTA 4 was coming out in late 2008. I was like, oh, I gotta keep this magazine. I still have it in my freaking drawer. I went over to Taylor's. He had GTA 4. I didn't know about that. I was so shell shocked. I was like, holy shit, you got the console, you got the game. What the fuck? I was absolutely
What the
fucking shell
fuck?
shocked. I was like, can I play for a little bit? Sure. Just give me 10 minutes. Okay.
3 hours later, you said 10 minutes.
All right.
I need
I was like,
more.
Jesus. I mean, besides GTA 3, that's the last game I ever, well, Vice City and San Andreas, regardless, but GTA 3. Good Lord. GTA 4 looked revolutionary back in the day. That was 2008. Look at us now. We got GTA 5 in 2013. Took us 5 years.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be that.
Yeah,
way
I-
with fucking if any new GTA games come out, it's like 5-6 years.
And it's probably going to be about like 2024 or something before we see a trailer.
Well, I mean, the game is what 7 years old now. GTA 5.
Borderline 7 years. It's going to be 7 years old in
6
November. Or
6, 7
no,
years,
actually
man,
September. September.
Yeah, September.
It was September
6, 7 years.
13th.
It's fucking a old ass game, and
I-
they're still putting out new shit for it. That's what really kind of baffles me sometimes.
I got a
Like, why
TikTok
not
on that I
just-
could share with you. It's like one of the jellyfish, pretty much the jellyfish, like grinding foundation, pretty much squeezing the jelly out of the jellyfish.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty much what Rockstar is doing.
Little
Just
did
squeezing
you know,
everything out of
that's how
frickin'
we make
Rockstar.
jelly.
Pretty much making every kind of freaking content they can make out of the GTA Online community. It's pathetic, it really is. But yeah, that's what Rockstar's become. They're squeezing everything out just to make GTA 5 still the most popular played game.
Well, I mean, it still
Yeah.
kind of is.
It is very popular, but it's god damn. It's like how much more content can they put out? Like how much more ridiculous ideas
It's
can
like
they come up with?
it's like you're gonna get to the point where it's like you're wanting to put so much content in the game. They're gonna get to a point where it's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna have to come out with a new game now because we can't put so much. They put so much shit in there. You have no idea what's new and what's old.
Let's put rocket boosters on a tank and call it the Millennium Falcon. Like I said,
GTA
fucking
6,
ridiculous.
Star Wars. I can see
GTA
it
colon
now.
Star Wars.
Probably be better than the fucking
The new
Star Wars games
revolution.
we got now.
It's like Jesus. It's like I mean, hell, they got bikes that are rocket powered. Like what else is freaking new? Oh wait,
Yeah.
they put the freaking Back to the Future car in there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Man, the DeLorean.
Jesus.
Pretty cool. Okay, so we discussed our favorite games, what games we played growing up. I have a question.
Where we started.
Yeah,
and,
where we
onto
got
the
how
questions.
we got. So my next question for us to all answer is what got us into doing. Well, I guess we could talk about it. It's still gaming related about YouTube
Right.
and stuff. We could talk about that. Like what got us to do. Like what was our first ever YouTube video we watched, and what got us into doing YouTube?
Oh God, I don't even know what my first YouTube video I watched was. All I
Well, I
know is
guess-
I started watching YouTube around the time when there was the Christian versus atheists all over the freaking place.
Jeez.
It's like very well could have been like the Amazing Atheist could have been the first thing I saw.
I mean, it had to be somewhere around 2005 because that's when it was made. Just a reference, like,
Yeah,
it had to be somewhere right around there.
Yeah.
Just trying to
So
base it
well, I
on
guess
that.
I guess we'll start with Ace. Like, what got you into doing YouTube? And
I'm not sure it's title appropriate, but that's what it's called. Let's see. 7th grade in Miss Gutierrez's class, Zach Bales showed a video on his laptop called The Trunk Monkey. You can look it up. It's still on YouTube to this day.
no
That's where I
Oh,
pretty much got
yeah.
introduced to YouTube, man. One of my first videos I've ever watched. For full protection of your car, call the trunk monkey.
Oh, that's right. I remember
Yes,
that one.
yes.
Just now
Oh,
see the
good Lord.
thumbnail. I'm like, yep, that's it.
Yes, that's one of the first video series.
13 years ago. It says the official Trunk Monkey trilogy.
Jeez.
13 years ago.
Oh my
That's-
god.
God, 7th grade. That's Jesus. 2005, man. We weren't even in middle school. Well, we were pretty much starting middle school. We weren't even in high school. Not even 9th grade.
Holy God.
We were youngsters. We didn't even know about the internet. Other than we could search
Right?
funny things on it. But not these kind of funny things. Yeah, my first video on
Well-
YouTube and pretty much like starting YouTube was like, God, if I can make a name for myself on here, it's probably going to be better than the Trunk Monkey. But it wasn't. But it's goddamn close. It's still a
I mean-
ridiculous name.
I mean, when you try and start out on like YouTube or doing something like you see something like trying to do something successful that way, and
Yep.
try and compare it to a video that's popular or something like that got fucking viral, you're not going to be able to compete with that. So
Oh,
So my
yeah,
inspiration was
no
like, God
shit.
damn, this is hella funny. I wonder if I can be this hella funny.
Well, yeah,
Here I
wonder if
am,
I could
still
do these
making like
things, yeah.
ridiculous content.
But what about me?
But what about me?
I saw these YouTube videos and I was like, what about me?
me, Daddy, I can do that too.
Do it again, Dad.
Do it again, Daddy. Reminds me, oh God, the way I said that reminds me of fucking Amnesia Machine for Pigs.
Oh shit.
Daddy, come play with us. No, you're not real.
You're not a real.
Not real. You're not a real. Yes. You're not. So
When I went outside for my last cigarette, there was a guy standing out there, and he goes, "I just got off the work." I'm like, "What?"
the work is hard.
The work is very hard and very laboring, yes.
So I guess we got through Ace. Got him into doing YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, but well, pretty much the inspiration was like, there's a funny ass monkey on YouTube. I wonder if I can become like, can I become that funny? That was my main inspiration. Like, can I become that funny? In the next
Like,
20
was it from
years?
was it like when you first saw that video? You just go home and go, okay, I have to make a YouTube channel now.
Well, I mean, over the years, yeah, it's like once I started creating my YouTube channel, it's like I thought back. It's like, what's the first freaking video I saw on the channel? You know, that's when it's just done. It's like, God damn it, Zach, that's Trunk Monkey. But overall, like, I've seen many funny videos, and no doubt the gameplay videos, and no doubt Tobuscus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Toby Turner, that was the main inspiration. It was just random videos at first, and then it turned into vlogs,
Mm-hmm.
and then more random videos, and then gaming videos,
I remember,
and then more vlogs, and then just pure gaming, and it's just mixed nowadays. I mean, it could be whatever now, but it's mostly
He
vlogs
still
and
do
gaming.
stuff.
He still
He
does, yeah.
still do stuff.
Yep,
Okay.
he still
Yeah.
streams and games and vlogs and stuff.
Because I haven't
Yeah.
heard about him in such a long time.
I remember one like negative thing I heard about Tobuscus is he got accused of like a sexual assault thing or something
That's
like that.
the one negative like thing. Like the whole
And like
community has heard.
it got talked about and never really went into depth, and then that was it.
Oh, it went freaking
like-
viral with the subject, but it never, yeah, like it never went into depth. It's like, what happened? I don't know.
Yeah, that's how that
Fuck
shit
it.
seems to go sometimes.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's
He
like
lost,
it's like the
he
doc-
lost
it's like-
hundreds of thousands of subs for that.
Then
just for
then
that
there's other
bullshit.
people where they say one thing and then it screws them up forever. Like
it's like the whole he
Mr.
said, she said
Jontron.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah, like it's kind of the whole thing with like the Tobuscus thing, like him getting accused of all that shit. It kind of reminds me of like the
False
fucking-
accusations, like pretty much.
Yeah,
that,
false
Yeah, this-
accusations and stuff, and it reminds me of fucking Dr. Disrespect recently. Like nobody knows why the
Yeah,
fuck
like,
he got permabanned
Jesus
off
Christ,
Twitch.
Twitch is
well,
gone. like,
he
full flame for that.
allegedly he got permabanned because he had went into a restroom or something with a camera.
No, that was
That-
God. What was that? Last year or 2 years ago now?
Oh, was that?
That was
okay.
damn near 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, he
You
did
know
that.
what's really
and then
weird?
He did that.
Google
He knew it was a-
News told me about that.
yeah, he did that. He realized it was a mistake and stuff, and he fired the camera guy and whatever for it. But everybody knew that he wanted the guy to go with him. So But no, this is like
Mm.
recently. Like he just was like he did one final stream and like you could see like his there's a guy on
I got
YouTube who
footage
does
on my
like
TikTok. I could share it with you guys. There's
like
footage of
I
his
remember
final
what it
moments on
was
his
and
Twitch
like
before his stream ended.
he was just like talking about. He's like, hey, like he saw something and his whole body language
It's like
changed.
we'll get through this, guys.
It's like we'll
Like
get
that
through
sort
this,
of thing.
guys. We'll
Yeah,
get through this
that
champion squad.
I can show you
whatever.
my TikTok after this. I'll show you the TikTok after this.
And I was just like,
Somebody
No,
capture
watch it.
capture footage.
Watch it turn out in a couple of months. It was like all publicity stunt, and he deleted his own channel.
well, like many people
That would
have
be cool, but
theories
yeah.
that many people have theories that him and some other people like Ninja and them have created their own streaming platform to do their own thing. But
I've heard
just a-
rumors, yeah, as well.
it's just a theory.
That would be
Twitch
cool,
theory.
actually.
A
If those
game
guys,
theory.
if those guys started a streaming website, I would go to it and use
Oh,
that
fuck yeah.
instead.
Yeah, but like I remember someone
Because
talking about it.
I know that if those guys do something like that, it's going to be a lot more free speech than
Oh yeah.
Twitch or YouTube or D Live.
Yeah, I feel like I remember when I got into D Live. My girl I went to high school with, her brother streamed on Twitch, and then I saw him post on Twitter. He's like, "I'm streaming on this place called D Live." I was like, "What the hell is that?" And I watched it. I was like, "This is actually really cool."
Right. Now, real quick, Earl. I know you got full. Oh shit, we're on my channel. Never mind. I can actually probably
I got full what?
on your channel. I'm talking to my like.
You got the full diaper.
Yeah.
I could probably connect to my phone, but I gotta use a latrine real quick. Free.
Oh.
So yep.
Yeah, I went and did that while everybody was talking.
Yeah, nice.
I
nice.
did that business. I don't have to go now.
I just fucking muted everything and walked off.
I noticed. I was like, where the hell did he go?
Where did he go?
I was like, they'll understand.
I didn't understand.
Turns out, it's like,
I just
wait,
figured
where
just
did you
me.
leave?
We were just
Why
talking,
did
talking,
you
talking.
leave me?
Please. Yeah, hey,
Don't run away from your feelings.
you two conversate about something for 5 minutes.
The microphone is your home.
You're not good enough for your home.
Yeah.
Oh God. No, I don't know if you like. Since we're not really going into much discussion now, since Ace is gone, but have you ever like do like I know you probably watch much my YouTube now, but there's a YouTube channel called Alpha Gaming. You ever heard of that?
No.
Basically, obviously he's a YouTuber who streams on Twitch and stuff, and he gives out a lot of like streaming information, how to get better on Twitch, where to stream, how to stream, and all that stuff. And
Oh, yeah, okay, that kind of thing.
yeah, and like he's actually pretty knowledgeable on this stuff. I've kind of like taken some things that he's talked about and tried to apply them here. And I tried telling Ace, like, dude, you should watch him. Like, he could help you out with like. but it's
I've
just like,
noticed it's hard to get Ace to watch anything.
I know. It's hard to get him to do anything really.
Yeah, well.
It's like I remember I gave him so much shit because I saw on Twitter that he was done with Fortnite. This game is a go fucking awful. It can go fuck itself. And then
Oh,
3
right.
hours later, he was back playing on YouTube. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm gone
Yeah.
for a month. 3 hours later, he's back on it. I'm like, oh god. It's like a running joke between me and my other friends. Is like, oh, wonder how long Ace is gonna be uninstalling Fortnite for. Because like he'll say, "Oh, I'm gone for like a month," and he comes back like a week later. He uninstalls it, and he's back like the next day. I'm like, dude, you obviously don't like this game. Why are you still watching?
Right.
Like, why are you still playing it and stuff? And
Honestly, I don't know why I haven't uninstalled it yet because I didn't like it when I played it. So
like I uninstalled. Like the first time I uninstalled it was very recently when the new season came out, and I looked at the event. I was like, I don't want to play this. This looks like garbage. And so like I installed it, and then I saw people playing it and all the new shit coming out and everything like this. I go, all right, I gotta reinstall it now.
basically, that's like the only reason I installed it in the first place is because I was just seeing so many other people doing it.
Yeah,
Like, like you and Ace, people I know. And I was like, oh, I probably should give it a shot.
yeah. I mean, like I remember when Modern Warfare came out, I was like, okay, I can finally play something I enjoy, Call of Duty, and it's not Fortnite. And I have like since Warzone came out, it's free. Warzone's free to play.
Oh,
And
really?
Yeah, you can get that on like Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, and it's free. But if you get on
That I can confirm.
PC, if you get on PC, you can have it still free, but you won't be able to play like the main game or the campaign or multiplayer or co-op or anything like that. And
No.
I actually,
Okay. Okay, I'll just
Pretty
listen.
much the free-to-play version of the new Modern Warfare is Warzone. It's a battle royale. You can only play it.
Oh, that's what it is.
Free
It's a
version,
battle
that's the
royale
only
thing.
version you get. But if
Yeah.
you get the full version, you get the full ability of the other game modes plus the campaign.
'cause, like when
there
it,
goes EB. Sorry,
when
OBS just went down again.
oh Jesus. But like once Call of Duty Modern Warfare, when they announced that came out, I was like, cool, I'm buying that, and I got it at midnight when I came home from work. I remember them like, oh, it's about ready to come out. At midnight, you'll be able to get it. And on Twitter, I saw it. I was like, it's available now. I hopped on my computer and downloaded it, and I got it through. I don't have like I think it's through the BattleNet launcher, so it's like I can get
Yep.
like with like all the other like I don't know what it's called. World of Warcraft stuff. It's through that.
Yeah, pretty much World of Azeroth.
And, like
Battlestar sort of stuff. Same
that
launcher.
fucking picture that gif you put in your chat, Earl. I love that one.
Oh, yeah.
Ace has used it in videos where I fucking laugh hysterically.
I've got all three chats going on my OBS right now.
I have all three chat. I have my chat, Ace's, and yours on my screen right now.
Nice.
And mine hasn't changed since Ariel said greetings to Ace. That was the last message.
Shit. Greetings, Ariel. If I delayed the greeting, but hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Guten
I am-
Tag.
I am
Oh.
Lindsay
What the hell
Lohan.
just happened to me? Oh, okay.
No, Ace, did I ever tell you about I don't know who it was in your group of your what's it
Friend.
called? Your Fortnite team, your Fractured Alliance members or whatever. One of them DM'd me on Twitter. I don't know if I still have the DM or not. I don't remember.
Was
if I
it
told you.
Raven?
I don't know. Let me look. I might still have it.
Or was it maybe Velocity? There's not many members left. There's Grim, Velocity, Raper Hacks, and me. I think there was a new member added recently. I don't know his name. It's maybe a 6-member group. I don't know. But go ahead.
But I don't have it anymore because I deleted it because I could not stop laughing at the fucking thing because it was so funny. Because Psychotic was streaming on YouTube, and
Right.
someone popped in his chat with the name Psychotic Beats Women.
Oh, God.
That person thought it was me. I sent them a picture.
told them
of
it wasn't
all-
you.
I sent them a screenshot of all my YouTube channels that I've had. I'm like, nowhere here does it say that. That could be someone
Yeah.
else who heard the same thing I heard. And
It's just another
like-
hater.
like, well, you better talk to Psychotic about it 'cause he thinks it's you. I go, it's not me.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like-
if
Even like
if
it was
you
them,
and
it's like, "That's not
Psychotic
him, bro."
went with that, it would probably bring a whole bunch of viewers in. To be honest, I'm not
Man.
joking. Drama for some reason on YouTube sells, like
Oh, I know, it's stupid.
really
It
sells.
sells like
I mean, look at
like
Keemstar,
Keemstar
man.
Popsicle, man.
Keemstar is one of the
That was a-
biggest
that was a
channels.
good- that was a good reference. It sells like frost out of popsicle.
I watch a lot of Keemstar's news videos on Snapchat, and I can't help but fucking do his intro along with him.
Oh,
I do it every single time. I'm like, dude, I enjoy his videos. This shit is funny. He gives me like some things like I see. I'm like, okay, I don't really care for that, or like
yeah,
something
he's
like
he's pretty entertaining guy.
He's about
He's
as funny as Alex Jones.
See, he used to drop in on some of the streams that I watch. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I got something for this. I've got something for this. Where's D Life? Here we go.
what is up?
Where's it at?
family?
Where's it at?
I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right.
There you go. How you like that sticker?
Like he's about as funny as freaking Alex Jones, man. About as funny.
I used to have one where he's just bobbing his head up and down, going.
Okay, so like
I think they deleted it.
I know like
Wow,
I've
look,
heard a lot of Alex Jones and stuff. I know he's very a vocal person. But I remember seeing a video on YouTube. I was just browsing YouTube one night. I got into like some weird shit on YouTube, and that was one of his things about him was one of them talking about how he went to the he was talking about like all the like Sandy Hook and all these other school shootings were all staged and they're all fake and none of these kids
Shit,
really
they're
died.
they're
I'm like,
glitched, man.
I'm like I know you're meme material, buddy, but that will piss a lot of people off if you keep saying that. I was like, how do you not know? Like, how do you think that it's not
He's
real? It's all
not
staged.
Well, I'm gonna say I watched Alex Jones for a long time, and that's not exactly what he was saying.
Well, that's why I heard like that's like
Yeah, I know that's how
gist of
everybody
what I
paints
what I
it,
saw and what I
but he
heard.
wasn't just saying
He
nothing
is funny, you gotta
happened.
give him that. All the memes coming out with him. Good God.
When someone says false flag, they're not saying that it didn't happen. They're saying that it was set up.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay.
You know, like no one's ever saying that 9/11 didn't happen. They're just saying that it was an inside job. You
I
know.
remember all those like, oh, Bush did 9/11. I'm like, really? Do you really think so? Oh god, this shit just makes me laugh. My God,
we
some people
won't get into that.
No, we'll never ever get into that. I just decided to bring that up, but
You should look into it though.
Someday,
It's
yes.
it's never
mean,
good to just believe whatever they tell you on TV.
yeah. I mean, I don't watch any news at all anyway, but besides local news. Like, I
Well,
don't watch, like,
I
I
found
don't
out
watch,
that even if you don't watch any normal TV, as long as if something important happens, you're still gonna get the normal TV take on it because everybody else you talk to is getting that take.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like, because like I know my grandparents used to just always watch like Fox News or Fox Business and all this other shit, and like my grandpa still watches it now. My dad's like, "Why do you choose to watch this shit? Like, it's the same shit every day. It's just getting different points of view on it now."
Pardon me.
And that's the same. It's the same way with every station too.
Yeah.
They're
You
all
know
locked
what
in
my
their own little
parents-
box, and they just
Good.
stay in that box.
With my parents recently, they started watching Fox News because of the Corona bullshit. It's like, turn the fucking
It's like,
channel.
yeah, you watch Fox,
Jeez.
and Trump is the greatest person ever, and it's always that. You watch any other channel, and it's Trump is the worst person ever all the time. You know,
Yeah, seen
he's
that.
worse than Hitler. You know, all that kind of shit.
Oh, that pissed my dad off to no fucking end. I had
It's
to hear
ridiculous.
it.
It is ridiculous, man.
I'm like, how can you compare a fucking billionaire who's president to someone who just like slaughtered a whole fuck ton of people? Like, how can you compare that as like the same thing?
Yeah,
That's what they were
that's
fucking
it.
doing on CNN and shit.
yeah. How can you compare a dead Nazi supremacist to a freaking billionaire
Well,
of the modern era? Like,
And
come
they
on.
want to the mainstream media. They don't understand why nobody's watching them anymore, except for old
Because
people.
nobody cares.
Because they said stupid shit like that in 2016 and 2015, and nobody's like, people our age are like, this is ridiculous.
This is retarded.
We're going to
Why
YouTube.
memes
Fuck
were
this.
created.
Shit.
I'm not
This
lying,
is
man.
why
YouTube is a
memes were
better
created.
source of information too.
Yeah, let's see all the,
Jesus,
like
man.
when I'm scrolling through my YouTube and stuff, I'll find like videos I'm watching, and then like I'll do it. This happens on like when you're watching on like the Xbox or like whatever you decide to watch YouTube on besides like your phone. Like even on computer, I'll scroll through my home feed and just see, boom, Trump said this about this. What can you
Oh
be
yeah,
talking about? I'm like,
of course.
motherfuckers! Like I thought I could get away from
Do you
that.
you remember when they were flipping out about Trump eating ice cream? They were like, Trump ate ice cream at this meeting and he didn't get any ice cream for everybody else. And it's like, what the fuck?
He bought ice cream for himself and he didn't buy everything for himself. He's a selfish bigot. I don't
Yeah,
give a
basically.
shit. Like, goddamn.
That was like
Come
right
on.
after he got
Motherfucker
elected
wants his own
too.
ice cream. He'll get his own ice cream.
He doesn't have
Yeah.
to buy it for
Who
everybody
said he had
else.
to share? Fucking bitch. Sharing is caring. Fuck off. This is my ice cream, bitch. Get your own.
And it turned out like the real story turned out to be like nobody else wanted any ice cream. It's so ridiculous.
Jesus.
Our television has turned into a circus.
It's turning to freaking Chinese news. Like
It's
we're over here
literally
and everything
exactly what it
everybody's
was
doing about
supposed to
everybody
be
else.
in the network, the movie The Network. You know, I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
It's like
Exactly like
everybody
that now.
wants to know what's in the now and what's talked about tomorrow, but nobody wants to talk about what's right now or what's going to be happening yesterday. Yeah, that's
Well,
backwards.
and then
That's
when
what
they
they're
do
doing.
talk about right now, they don't tell you what's actually happening right now. They tell
And
you
then
some stupid spin on it.
Well, like
No
I've
matter
seen,
which channel you're watching, there's a different spin.
like I remember
no
seeing
one's a different
pictures
turn on
like
it.
of like all the riots and stuff that's happening, and like they always show people like the people that choose to loot stores and destroy businesses and stuff. Like I've seen pictures on Facebook. Like I know obviously you don't believe everything you see on Facebook, but
Well, yeah.
most of it
Facebook
is
is pretty biased too.
yeah, that's true. And it's like I've seen like it's not just like
Yeah.
Facebook or whatever, but like everywhere. I've seen like everywhere. Like people post pictures of like,
Gosh,
oh,
yeah. You guys
looks like-
remember when Facebook was a free speech place?
not anymore.
Nope. Oh God.
Yeah, my
At
dad's
least,
been
at least there's still somewhat of free speech on YouTube.
yes.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, they do a purge and get rid of a bunch of people. You know,
I remember when that happened. The fucking
they
great
did that
YouTuber.
recently, actually, not too long ago.
And like I remember telling Ace about it because remember he and I were discussing about the whole like people like YouTube like purging all these like channels whatever. I'm like they're just doing it to
Yeah.
get rid of people that don't watch it. Like if they haven't like if they look at the algorithm they say okay this person hasn't watched this channel in like 6 years. Let's just unsubscribe him from there because he's clearly not watching it anymore. And
Yep.
I actually choose.
Oh
I
yeah, that
prefer-
shit. Yeah.
I like that because it gives you content creators an actual legit number. Besides, like, oh,
Sometimes
I
I've been
like
unsubscribed from things that I watch regularly. Sometimes.
Yeah.
same. Like I
For
just don't
me, it
subscribe to it.
costs
Like
me.
I'll watch it on my own time. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this guy. I'll watch him.
It's like maybe it's a good idea, but they just suck at implementing it.
Yeah.
You
And for
know?
me, YouTube,
I-
though, I had about 2,800 subscribers at one point, and I got purged those 800 plus subscribers. I was back down to 2K, 2,000.
Damn.
Jeez. I'm sure they're
it
probably
must be
bought
nice
it.
to have
Jesus
2,000
Christ.
subscribers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I can't complain. I
There you
really
go.
haven't been trying.
I mean, still, you get purged 800. It's like, God, were they bots or like just false subscribers? Tell me, don't just purge them, you know?
Like
Well, they
I
don't
do
tell
the
you shit.
ratings.
I wish
You're-
they would. Like I wish they'd say, "Hey, we're doing this purge. We're doing this many people because they haven't
I
been
wish-
watching, or they,
Exactly.
they haven't watched
Well,
this
and-
long. They haven't commented this long. They haven't liked a video from you in this long. This is why we're getting rid of them from your channel. This is what we're doing." And nope, they're just like, "Yep, they're gone."
Yep. I wish
Yeah,
they would
well,
inform
yeah.
content creators of what they're purging of their like channels. It's like we're purging this many creators or this many subscribers from your channel because
Well,
this
they
and
do
that.
purge creators too.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
People just disappear off the platform all the fucking time.
Yeah, just, there you go.
Can you imagine that happens to like one of us? Like, say I'm just like going through YouTube one day and I look up, oh, what's Ace been up to?
There's no
His channel
Ace,
is no
yeah.
longer found. What? And then
Yeah, basically, that's
he would call me. Goddamn YouTube took my channel off for no reason.
yeah.
I can see that. I
I'd
would
be like,
laugh.
Ace, go ahead, rant about it, and I'll put it on my channel.
Send us your videos. We'll put them on our channels. Don't worry. And then our channels secretly start disappearing.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you who it'll never happen to. It'll never happen to PewDiePie or Markiplier or Jacksepticeye.
Nope.
That's true.
They are the money
Top
makers.
500 people, they will never get purged of like pretty much subscribers or videos.
See,
It'll
like
never
they
happen.
they like demonetize almost all of PewDiePie's videos, but they
Yeah.
still make money off of PewDiePie's videos because they still run ads
Yep.
on them.
Yep.
So yeah, they still don't want to get rid of him.
Even if it's not the original content, if it's referenced in the channel, PewDiePie will still get recognized for it.
Oh my gosh,
Look at
PewDiePie said a
revenue from it.
bad word.
PewDiePie
Jesus.
said the N-word on stream.
Oh yeah, PewDiePie said a bad word on not even on YouTube. He said it on Twitch, and YouTube
Yeah.
wanted to ban him. It was like, what the fuck?
Like that's not even. It
It's
wasn't
really
even on
bad.
your platform. It was on Twitch's. Twitch should have done something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Twitter does shit like that too. If you do something that they don't like on another platform, they will mess with your profile.
And-
They'll, like block
You
you
might
or
hear things
something.
like, quote unquote, what a fucking. There you go.
And here we go. I didn't actually think we were going to talk about censorship.
I know.
That video. Jeez.
But it seems like it affects everybody. You know?
Well, like I remember when YouTube implemented the COPA thing with your
Oh,
YouTube.
jeez.
I remember Ace got so pissed. I said, "Well, you know, I mean, yeah, it affects everything, but will you really lose anything from your channel? No.
No.
Like I'm sure you would get your video like taken down or something, but your channel
Right,
wouldn't
or
disappear.
privatized.
That.
It's like I've had a couple of videos privatized, but they were clone hero videos for God's sake.
Right. Yeah.
It's like,
Of
like
all
okay.
things, clone hero videos.
I remember
Well, see,
when
okay, I had 2 different versions of my white noise intro. I'm sure Ace remembers that.
Yeah.
I had 2 different versions of it, and they were definitely different, right? Because I made them different, because that way I could, pick which one I wanted to use. And one of them got deleted, saying it's a duplicate. It's like, no.
Because it's the same intro. No, watch the next 50 minutes.
you know YouTube won't do that.
Jeez. Sure, it's got the same intro, but watch the next 20 minutes. Fucking A.
Well, and it was a video that I had on private, just because I was going to use it, so that way I could just add it to things. Wait a minute, phones are going off.
It's like, go ahead.
Like, could you repeat the stuff
Go
you
on.
know about
My phone started talking to me. I was like, what the fuck?
Hello? Oh, what? How do you know my name? Oh, it's Siri. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna go give the phone to Renee real quick, so that way she can answer whatever that was.
Shit. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna go back into my PC. So give me un momento.
Oh, that's the wire. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's a wire to my headset. Okay. How's everyone doing on Twitch? Did I just unplug my headset by accident? What the hell did I do? What? What did I do? Oh, I muted it. Shit. Oops. Oopsies. I muted my mic by accident. There we go. How's everyone doing on Twitch? You guys doing okay? Doing good? You enjoying what we're talking about here? Hope you are. Yay. I got another confession to make.
That was a hell of a confession. Thank you, son.
You're welcome. I was thinking of fucking a Foo Fighters song where they start. I was like, I got. Oh god.
Sure, Earl can name it right off the bat.
I think it's.
He's a hell of a Foo Fighters fan.
Yeah.
Learning to walk again.
How does it go?
I like how my phone is still connected, even though it's deafened and muted. It's like booger, second in command.
I think it's Best of You. I think that's what it is. Imagine the man.
Let me just fix that. There we go.
Yep, it's Best of You by Foo Fighters.
Someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you.
Have you seen the video where they see the video where they repeat the word "the best"?
Best, the best. Oh,
There it is. Best of You repeat. It's just the intro being. Sometimes they do it called. It's called.
Best, the best, the best, the best, the best, the best.
basically,
Pretty
that's
much.
what I imagined when he said that.
Yeah. He anticipated it in becoming
Hey,
a
Ace,
meme.
I don't know if you've seen it or not.
What's that?
The Best of You thing on repeat, but look up Foo Fighters Best of You repeat, and it's called the title is called the best, the best, the best, the best, all that way through. And
The
channel's
best
called
the man can get. Sorry.
The best. And there's one there's that one. It's like 4 minutes. It plays at the beginning of the song. Like I got another confession, whatever. And there's one that's 10 hours.
Look at this graph. Oh, sorry.
Look at this graph.
That's a different meme.
God, it's so, I like.
You know, I didn't think about it until like a couple of weeks ago. I was watching a Rick Beato video about what killed rock and roll, and he started talking about Nickelback. And I didn't even notice it until he said it, but he's literally screaming all the time. Chad Kroger,
Yeah.
he's
Pulling
playing
it
a
up on my
slow
stream
song,
now.
like Photograph, and he's like,
Fucking ads. All right.
Hey man, ads help with money, bro.
All right. Here we go. All right.
I want my.
Here it comes. Let's see.
Where are we? Where are we? Am I going back to Discord over here?
Playing it right now on my stream.
Oh, your live stream.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on my channel. Let's see.
Is it good? It's fucking glorious, man. Oh. I did not say
Oh, good lord.
Oh, the music keeps going too. I like that.
Oh, Jesus.
It was so weird hearing the delay of my own voice like that.
Oh, Jesus.
I can hear it. I can hear the echo.
It just keeps fucking going.
One for 10 hours. I'll listen to the best for 10 hours.
I couldn't even stand 10 minutes of it.
I couldn't even stand a second.
I got the freaking 4-minute, 17-second version. Like,
God damn.
Jesus. I could not even stand. I couldn't. Hell, I went through half of that.
I bet you there are a ton of comments under that video that says my my favorite part is that this many minutes and
Let's see.
My favorite part is when he said the best at
Disney Plus,
224.
yep. I named it too, didn't I?
Let's see.
I've been on YouTube way too long.
You know you've been on YouTube way too long. Where you can
I guess you
You
could
can
say.
predict the comments, yeah.
I guess you could say the song is fairly adequate.
Oh, fairly
fairly
adequate, yeah.
adequate. No,
Hey
okay,
Dave.
so-
Hey Dave. What's your favorite Jim Carrey movie? The Mask. The Mask. The Mask.
Okay, so
It's like Dave. We're having chicken. What part do you want?
goddamn man.
Nice.
You
That's
comment
the
this,
best.
right?
Spoiler, alert, he says the best 247 times.
God.
Sounds like he's saying two pairs like a French chef. I love the part where he said the best. It was very.
Two pairs.
I love the part where he said the best.
pairs.
It was very emotional, calming, inspiring, and life changing. 50 speed. The best. The bath. The past. Look fast. Look past. The mass. The bounce. The bask. Oh shit.
Back to
Is this in the break room, my boss? Are you going to?
Are you going insane? No.
Oh, I didn't get to finish it. He moved.
Oh, I'm just going the best. God damn.
Oh man, I found a 10-hour long video of the watch your profanity.
Oh, Jesus. It's like people upload 10 hours of like just those moments. People
Every
watch 10 hours of that
God.
crap. It's like,
Imagine how long it takes to upload that shit.
about 10 hours.
But it's probably the best.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity. Watch your profanity. Watch your profanity.
Oh, it was
10
like
hours
a
that shit.
whole.
Jesus.
It was like a whole clip though. It was like the guy hitting his hand and going, "Oh fuck," and then the other guy goes, "Watch your profanity."
And then
It
loop
was like
right
the
there.
whole thing, just loop, and it would start right at the
Jesus.
dong.
Hey, I sent you the link to the video I did, the Fortnite video.
Looking at it
I
right
sent it
now.
to- I sent it to your DMs, yeah.
That video was on a video. It's private. What did you send me?
Was it not? Well, how do I send private videos?
I don't know, but it says it's private.
Hang on. What if I-
Believe.
Set it as unlisted, really.
Yeah, unlisted. That's probably the way to do it.
Yep. Is it the Minecraft video or something else?
I can watch it.
I
I just right clicked it and put it in my taskbar or in my
Of course
search
you
bar.
can. You're the video guy.
if it's your video, sure, but yeah, you can watch it. So therefore, it's unlisted. If I
That's
click the
literally
link,
what I was trying to
can-
say, and it came out so fucked up.
if I could click the link, I could watch it, but it's private, so it must be yours. I'm just saying.
Here, I'll try it again. I set it as unlisted.
All right, let
Of
me
course you can watch it.
let
You're
me
the
try
video
once
guy.
again. Well, let me
Yeah.
give it just a little bit.
Video guy.
There's your T-shirt.
Yeah. Of course you
video
can
guy.
watch. You're a video guy. Oh god. Almost fell out of my chair. Are you able to watch it?
I don't know. Would you send it in Discord or something?
I sent it to Ace in like a private thing.
Still says it's private.
How do you fucking do it then? Oh wait, save.
There you go.
Save it. It's unlisted now. One more
All right.
time.
Here we
Oh,
go.
it's Earl. Here we go. Getting some good Fortnite clips. out.
14 minutes. Like, jeez.
Hey man, the video was a lot longer than that. Okay, it was like 30 minutes.
I know, but
Fortnite fails and funny moments.
he dies and I
couldn't
cannot
find-
clutch
the
up.
video- the thumbnail I wanted was a picture of like I want to try at some point when I get enough subscribers and get pretty popular on YouTube. I want to hire someone to do thumbnails for me because I could picture what the thumbnail was gonna look like. It's a picture of Ace's skin
So
dead, like
Let's
not,
see.
and then I couldn't clutch the games.
this is private, so you don't want me to stream it, right?
That's unlisted. It's not private anymore.
All
Let's
right.
see.
I really don't care. I thought it was really funny. I'll have to hang on. I'll find.
It's
the
on
second-
Bafuga Studios right now. I'm viewing it now, like the last minute.
Hang on, I'll find it. I want to see where zone was at. So like I'm gonna get tickled by it.
Still in the next zone.
Play it at 5:53,
553.
and then just watch it from
Alright.
there. I did. This
Got
the
it.
part I did made me laugh for like a good 10 minutes.
All right.
Oh my God, they're
I
dropping
think you'll
right.
enjoy
Hey,
it.
don't you touch my nipples!
Wait for it. Hey, don't you touch
You
my
don't
nipples.
Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord.
Wait for it. It gets,
I
as
remember-
right as you get
I
As you
remember
get
that
the
part so
screen.
much. Good lord. Don't you touch my nipples.
Hang on, I guess you get up and scream.
Like a director's cut for the people who watch.
Yeah. Yep. Just watch my stream. I'm watching it right now. Click.
I could do that, yeah.
Oh my God, they're dropping right.
Oh, I
Right.
see.
Don't you touch my nipples!
It's live.
My nipples! You don't dare touch my nipples!
Hmm.
Oh shit. That's so good.
I get so high pitched and so.
It's fucking film, bro. It's on fucking stream.
My God.
What the hell did I do? I went off camera, off desk. I hear
Did
something.
you hear the scream?
I heard something go in the background. I'm not sure what the hell I did. Right here. I'm not sure what I did. It's like, what did you...
And then you hear Ace go. Wait for that part. Dude, I'm out of
Jesus
here. I
Christ.
dipped. Gone.
I see what you did, you mother sucker. Oh, good lord.
It's so good, dude.
Oh, there's your chicken.
Oh my
Oh, especially the fucking last part was so good.
Oh my god, man, that's
It's
perfect.
just losing it.
Like, look on my fingers, man. You'll love it.
I've
Here,
been watching.
look on it. Just, oh my god, watch this part.
I think that was the only funny thing I added to it, but god damn, it was hilarious.
Oh jeez, I gotta mute Discord for this.
Dude, I'm out of here. I dipped. Gone.
Oh my, holy shit. That was fucking awesome. That was fucking awesome,
Oh my
man.
God. I was like, I heard that. I was like, I know what I need to do.
That is inspiration right there, man. Good fucking job. Good fucking job. I would have never thought of that. Oh my lord.
Oh my god, that sounds exactly like the time you crashed that plane on GTA 5 and we kept rewatching it over and over again.
Right? Fucking here we go again.
Oh, this shit is so good, man. I was very proud of that. I don't care for 14 minutes. That part is golden. Oh, man.
Oh, that is freaking perfect, bro. That
I
is
wasn't even
perfect.
watching it this time. I could just hear it through your microphone.
Mine, Jesus. These are noise canceling. Jesus.
I had some other things I wanted to do, but
That is freaking perfect, bro.
and there's my return to hardcore Minecraft that gets uploaded tomorrow on the 13th. It gets uploaded at noon my time, so you'll kind of like it.
I
I
think.
added the,
Oh,
I used my
jeez.
first ever. I used the first ever fucking that sound effect. The I video.
I think I know the backstory of that like clip I just shared on the stream. I know I went into the living room and I just screamed as loud as I could in my freaking living room in falsetto. That's what I did.
I'm guessing your parents weren't home.
No, they were down at the cabin about 3.5 miles away. They couldn't hear shit.
I was sitting here laughing so
It was
loud
the
that I was
perfect moment.
It took me a while to get it perfectly lined up where I needed it to be.
Yeah,
Once I got it, I was like, "This is good."
Jesus, I cannot believe. Oh wow, that is perfect, man. I'll have to share that on my Twitter. Good lord.
That's good. That's good shit right there. So that video is supposed to go up on the 14th, so I'll probably midnight tomorrow. Or actually, when we
Yep.
get done, I'll probably put it back as scheduled to upload
I-
that way. Cause
Hell, probably like 10 in the afternoon, 10 in the evening tomorrow. Freaking A.
10 in the afternoon. Wow. I don't know what time zone you're in, but geez,
I'm in the Hindu Pacific.
in the afternoon.
It's always afternoon somewhere.
It's always 10 in the afternoon somewhere. Am I right?
Right? There's 3 10s in a day, man.
No more 2 10s in a day. It's 3.
It's no more
'Cause I
evening.
live
it's
on
just,
Mars,
It's just
the
pure
days are longer.
afternoon, or just pretty much moonlight.
Oh fuck.
God damn, dude. Good job.
Well, I tell you what, man. If you lived in Alaska, it could be 10 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I mean the sun never sets on some days.
Yeah, man.
I saw a TikTok on Facebook where some girl was like, "This is my life in Alaska." And it was like 10 o'clock. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and the sun was still it was still bright outside.
Barely
Like,
cresting the horizon. Yep.
That would be so crazy. I
know,
want to
that's
try it, man.
That's where
I want to try living up there.
that's where Lauren was supposed to go live.
I want to
I mean,
live.
you're-
I want to live a whole year in Alaska sometime before I
I
die.
mean, you're the closest between the three of us.
Yeah, that's true.
You get more sunlight than both of us combined.
It sucks because I can't go there by car and I can't go there by boat.
Right.
I have to go by plane because the borders are closed.
Bullshit. My grandfather drove a camper all the way to there.
Not when Canada was closed for quarantine.
Shit.
Fucking God. Well, what should we talk about now?
Fraggle stick car.
Fraggle stick car.
We
Bad
were
Santa.
going to talk about
Well, we
any
are reaching the
games
2-hour
that we
mark,
thought were going to be
so
released. Yeah, we are pretty close.
yeah. I figured
Like
this would be
3 hours.
podcast length, so yeah.
I'm
I
at,
figured
Well,
convert this into an
yeah,
audio
but
track.
your
and then...
version includes Fortnite too.
Yeah. mine includes Ace raging at Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Jesus, yeah. It's like, I mean,
Oh,
I'm streaming my end. I'm gonna be I'm recording it as well for podcast use. So
The night of
yeah.
the farts.
the night of the flabbergubber.
I think at
The
some
flip
point
floppy,
when my,
flippity floppity flu.
when my stream goes to the option to be like a past broadcast, I'm gonna take it and kind of like congeal it down and
Congeal.
like
Congeal it.
I always say that like it's something like edit it down. Like, I'm gonna congeal it down to good uploadable time, and
I'm
do
just
that.
gonna let it set till it curdles.
I always say I'm gonna congeal it down and then upload it. I always say that. I don't know why.
Just the word congeal.
I'm going to congeal it.
I don't even know what a congeal is.
You're basically saying I'm gonna curdle it and then upload it.
I'm gonna send this video to you, Earl. It was Ace, like one of his like most raging moments in Fortnite.
It was one of the worst. I do remember. It's
This
like,
by far is like my
jeez.
favorite of Ace raging. I watched his stream doing it, and I went back and recorded it. Oh my God.
It's like I get knocked and
Fucking
then I
quality
constantly
shit.
I get knocked and I constantly get shot at. I didn't know where the heck anybody was. I just I get knocked. I died. I still kept getting shot at after I died. Good Lord! I just went in the living room. I just went like, good
I'm talking
God!
about the video I sent Earl is the one where you.
Did you buy it? Did you play that one? I'm gonna stream that.
I played that one on
I
stream. Go about
I
5
learned
minutes
that
back.
before I fucking died.
Oh, you did? You did play
Yeah,
that
go
one?
go about 5 minutes
Okay.
back. It's on stream.
No,
It's a
I
recording.
watched it. I watched
that- that's-
it on.
No, the one I sent Earl was your random rage moment.
Oh
from-
Jesus!
I
Yeah,
still
we could
watch it.
share that with the audience, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe I could.
Ace dies and I cannot clutch up. Is that the same one?
No,
Nope, nope.
This one's like 30
I'll
seconds
send
long.
it to you.
Oh shit!
It's like
I'm
24 seconds long because you're playing you're playing.
I'm sending it to you. It's actually really funny and short.
It's good.
Pulling it up.
Pulling it up.
Oh good God! Yeah. This is on my channel. God,
Yeah.
Is
I
this-
downloaded it and I posted it personally. God, I remember that one. Hang on. Jesus, yeah. Let me go full quality with this one. Jesus. Son of a... No, not that. Not that. Don't open another hyperlink. Come on.
This shit was so good.
Every goddamn time.
I fucking told you. Hey, the run hats or I fucking die.
See, I
Goddamn.
told you. Hey, run on that or fucking die.
Either run a mats or I fucking die. God damn it.
Those four fucking options every goddamn time.
One of those 4 fucking options every goddamn time. Every fucking time.
I like the beginning. He was a fucking mother. I already told you.
Is that what I said?
Mother, I told you.
Fucking mother, I told you.
And then you go wall floor and nothing.
Yep.
Play with me, man.
I like how you keep cutting back between his face cam and
I'm out of that.
the actual footage.
See, I fucking told you. Hey, run on that or fucking die.
Every fucking time.
God damn it. One of those four fucking options every goddamn time. Every fucking goddamn time.
I showed that to my dad. He just kind of goes, "Oh my god." I'm
Every
like,
fucking
yeah.
time.
Now your dad knows why I have problems with this game. It's like, God, it's one of those 4 problems, man. I run on mats, I'm low health, low shield, or I'm just fucking retarded and I just die.
I'll tell you what, man.
This game,
I tell you,
dude, don't play this game. I'm sure you played it first a couple times, but good God,
Yeah,
this game is fucking retarded. It's fun, but it's retarded. Honestly, it is. We
That's my
5-year-olds play this
Well,
game.
okay. How about this? Maybe the reason that I was doing okay is because I didn't try to build anything. I didn't try and stay in one spot.
Yeah.
I just kept running around and fucking
Just
basically
keep
griefing
moving.
everybody.
Yeah, keep
I
moving
just
is
kept.
basically the premise of the last like 5
Well,
people.
yeah. I
Just
mean,
keep moving.
that's basically the only way
Odds
to
are there's
keep
odds
your
are there
health
is a
up.
sniper on you. Like just keep moving.
I mean, if you don't keep moving, you're not gonna find any health.
As my 25th victory will show you.
I remember talking to
Same as a smaller map on COD. Just keep moving.
who was I talking to about? I think I was talking to like Logan and them about it, and I was just like, I obviously when you go and land at a place, you don't mat up all that much. You break through walls to get to a chest, and then you're gone. Like if you're in like an area where you're surrounded by trees, just stay there and get like I don't know 500 wood or some shit, and you're good
Yep.
until like get enough wood or mats to get you good to end game. I always try and say that to people. It's like just get your mats and shit to last you to end game.
That's
Yeah.
what I do. I get at best like 350. Like
I mean,
wood,
fuck
150
around
brick,
and explore
like
for a
some
little
metal.
bit. But I still like I like in games like this. I like going to the center before everybody else, so I
Yep.
can see them all coming.
Get
Just
the
like,
drop on
my
them.
time to shine.
Yeah, that's what I do in Cuisine Royale too. I just hide in the fucking center,
Oh,
go
man.
around and find a bunch
Yeah.
of shit, and then go hide in the center, and just wait for people to pop up.
Yeah, just boom. Got the edge
The
on
first
you.
time me and Ace played Cuisine Royale, he
Oh,
got
jeez.
Fortnite mad.
Did he?
He got Fortnite
Yeah.
mad. I was like, dude,
Did you get
I've been playing
zombied?
this.
I got zombonied.
Basically,
Zombonered?
what happened is like I don't know where we landed, but we got enough. Like I got some weapons and stuff, and like enough stuff. I think I got a double barrel, and that's all I really had.
Bubble
And then
Daryl.
I see Ace just die, and then I hear the fucking hear his mouse get thrown.
Hear the
and I'm
freaking
like,
mouse slam, the chair
I'm like,
like slam into the
whoa.
countertop, shoved in, and then you just hear like.
Now I
I
noticed
think
something. I noticed
something
something
over
about
there.
that game. Is it just me, or is the sound design on those guns in Cuisine Royale just like fucking amazing?
They're good. Yeah,
The guns sound great.
They're awesome, but yeah, they're pretty cool.
good.
They're awesome, but yeah, they're pretty cool.
You know
Yeah,
what's
that was
crazy?
your criticism, but they're pretty cool.
Right.
But
I don't know. I like that game.
I do
Wars-
too. It's just
Yeah, Warzone is pretty much on point. It's like if bullets are flying past you, they crack like in real life. It's like that's
Oh hell yeah.
that is the particular
like
point. It's
that-
like
I
I
like
like
that
about that
too,
game. Well,
but,
it's like
like-
they actually took the sound from bullets flying towards you in real life, implemented them into the game. It's like,
Well, that's Call of Duty, man. Call
yeah,
of Duty's been
that's real life.
working on their sound design forever.
is this real life?
It's like that's real life. Bullets flying past you, they crack past your ears, man. It's like that's reality right there. Like, Jesus, I've been waiting for a game to put that into their freaking sound design. That's ridiculous.
COD is always kind of
Took them this freaking long. Still, it's
can't
good, but
believe
I'm
you've
surprised
done
it took.
this.
Surprised it took us this freaking long.
God.
It's like bullets fly, they should crack, right? Yeah. This is
Yeah,
coming from World War II.
basically.
Yeah, bullets fly by you. They should crack. Yeah, let's
They
put
make
it in about a
noises.
2019 era game.
Like papaya.
Fucking A.
Papaya. Wait,
So
fly
yeah,
like
that is a modern warfare type game.
And yeah, it's pretty much a Modern Warfare reboot. The first
God damn
Call
it.
of Duty,
I'm just fucking craving for World War II shooters, man.
right? I mean, like the what
played
the
Call of Duty World War II?
yeah, what was it?
I'm
The
kind of
2018 reboot.
protesting that fucking game.
Really?
When we got it, when the game came out, me and Evan went and got it, and we went to Walmart to go do it. And it was the day we had National Sandwich Day at Subway, but we weren't busy at work. So like after Evan picked me up, he goes, "Hey, we're gonna go buy the new Call of Duty." I'm like, "Sweet." So we went and bought it, and then like I like the zombies out of it. Like any COD game that I play that has zombies, I play zombies most of all. Like multiplayer
Right.
gets boring and like the story is like fun for a little bit. I always just go into zombies and play zombies a fuck ton
Yeah,
because
zombies are pretty good in this one.
I had fun with Battlefield 1
there
the
is no
first time I
zombies
had
in
it.
Modern Warfare. What the
Right.
fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, there's no zombies in Modern Warfare. Yeah, that's for sure.
I remember I was so nice. I got I had
Zombie
some-
terrorists.
I got some money and I bought Ace Black Ops 3 because I needed somebody to play Black Ops. 3
Thank
Zombies.
you, by the way.
But
I never
I
thanked you for
beta
that.
tested that.
We played what fucking map?
I
was it?
actually beta tested that. I
Really?
remember that shit.
I would have loved
Yeah,
to.
Damn.
Actually, when I think
on my Xbox.
I got to
Shit.
play the beta, but I was on my shitty laptop, so it didn't play as great.
Oh.
But I mean, I got to play the beta, so I mean,
It had some pretty cool, interesting takes on Black Ops
Oh yeah.
gameplay.
yeah. And I know not a lot of people like Black Ops 3 because like it was very futuristic, but I mean, multiplayer was fun.
Yeah,
I didn't play campaign because I thought campaign was pretty boring, but
yeah, I didn't do that either because they didn't have campaign on the beta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
campaign's interesting, but it's inevitably boring. But it's interesting but boring.
Well, campaign,
Black Ops
most
2
of the time, with a few exceptions, most of the time with those kinds of games, the campaign is good the first time.
Yep.
And then after that, you're like, eh.
I know Black Ops 2.
Yeah,
is-
same
Modern
story,
Warfare 2.
same emotions.
Modern
But it's
Warfare and
still-
Modern Warfare 2,
Right.
the exception.
Yep.
I liked playing Black Ops 2's campaign. I played it. I was actually getting ready to play it on like the hardest difficulty, and that was the day my dad took my 360 away from me.
Shit.
Oh,
'Cause
God.
I had an Xbox One and Xbox 360, and he goes, "You either have one or the other." I was like, "I'll take the Xbox One." He goes, "All right, the 360 is mine," and just walked out.
Shit.
He still has it. He plays it, but like, I had a big bulky
Angry Grandpa. Oh, sorry.
I had a big bulky TV. I had the 360 on, and then I had my grandpa's flat screen TV with the
Oh my
Xbox
God.
One, and I would transfer back and forth to play different games. And then my dad's like, either one or the other, and I said, I'll take the Xbox One. But I like
Isn't it-
Black Ops 2's campaign. That one was my favorite campaign.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty high tech. That's
Modern
pretty cool back in
Warfare,
the day.
actually, Modern Warfare, the one that just came, the one that's been out for a while. I'm almost beat the campaign. I know Evan beat it first day. He got it.
Jeez.
First day he beats it. I was
Of
like,
course.
I
Yep.
told him where I was at in the campaign. He goes, "Oh yeah, you're almost done." I'm like, "Okay." And so
1 hour,
Thanks
45
for
minutes
spoiling
later.
that for me.
he didn't really tell me like what happened. He's like, "Oh yeah, you're almost done."
No, but just the idea is like it's almost over. It's like, oh shit, I thought I had a lot more to do, you know?
It seems like you have a lot more to do out of it, but like I
Like,
just
one-
thought, damn, that's a really short campaign, but okay.
You know,
it's
when
like,
you play a game the first time, kind of part of what makes it good is not knowing how long it's going to take to finish it, you know?
yeah. Like 1 hour, 45 minutes later, it's like, I thought you told me we were almost done. Yeah,
Yeah, right?
damn close.
Damn close, man.
I love it when you think you're almost done and then there's a whole nother thing. That's what I like.
Yep, a whole nother cinematic, like, just traumatic event that you gotta play through.
Yeah,
It's
I
3
had
missions
that,
long.
I thought that exact same thing when I was finishing up Tomb Raider, the remake, and I was like, "Oh, good, I'm almost done." Like it's getting very climactic ending, and then I'm like, "What? There's still more?" And I looked at it, I was like, "I'm only 50% done." Like, are you kidding me? Because like I don't know if you guys have played it, but there's a part in the game where you have to radio in someone for help. And then I thought that was it. I was like, damn, this game really is pretty short for a campaign. And then the fucking they come in with the plane, and the plane gets knocked down due to this huge storm because it's controlled by some ancient woman or whatever from like Chinese woman. Like that. It's
Ancient
very
woman.
weird, but it's good though. And like I finally finished it the other day on stream. I was
Oh,
like, okay,
hey. Before I start, man, I'm gonna start playing Destiny 2 soon because I downloaded it. Anybody tell me what the deal is with that game?
I could.
I could
I've
reference
seen
two
of
of
it
my
is a
friends
little bit.
towards you. They can help you out pretty good. I got Justin
But
and
you
Fur.
guys haven't played through it at all.
I
I
I've
think
tried maybe
Logan-
10 minutes of it. I couldn't last.
I'm gonna
I
last.
think
It looked-
Logan's a big fan of
I can let
It
two
looks
friends of
good.
mine know that you're a trainee in training, so
Trainee.
well, they'll help you out. They'll help you out, no doubt.
Okay. It looked good when Jacksepticeye was playing it, so
In fact, I'm gonna do that right now.
he only
Sorry, I
played it
sound like
for a
Rick
little
there.
bit.
That's where I decide if I'm gonna buy a game or not. Is if I watch like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier or someone play it. I'm like,
Yep.
okay, this looks fun. It gets a lot of
Yeah.
views on YouTube. I'll actually buy it and play it. And I have a lot of games that I've bought and played and never have played again. Like I wanted to do I wanted to do Bully as a series on YouTube, but like the way Bully is set up on here, you can't really put it in like a window mode. It just stays
Oh
full screen.
yeah.
So you have to like shift tab, go to your next screen to pull up OBS, and come back, put up this screen here, and then do this, that. And I'm like, why can't it just be put it in window mode?
Right.
I like
Yeah.
games that are window mode.
I think you can. If you're just like recording, you could record with Windows,
Yeah.
and that's like a one button thing. Like what is it? What is it? Shift WR or Control WR
Yeah. Something
or
like that. 'Cause I know
Windows
when I
Control Windows key R or something like that. I don't know.
yeah, when I pull up like God damn it, Steam, go away.
Uh,
I
Yeah,
can't close out of the fucking no thanks. I don't want to take a survey. No thank you.
That should be enough. I'm sure they'll get a hold of you sometime tomorrow. Just saying.
So Ace, is Josie and Justin are they still dating?
I believe so, yeah. I mean,
Oh, 'cause,
Yeah.
like,
as far as I'm
I saw-
knowledgeable. Yep.
I saw Josie's thing, and it was just like her like message or whatever. She's like, "I'm fucking done with everything," and I'm like, "The fuck is going on with Josie?"
I don't remember who said it, but one of you guys earlier said I didn't play Sonic 3. I don't remember which one that was, but I immediately in my head go, but that's the one with Knuckles in it, and I started going in my head.
But no, I was working on videos last night, and I was working on my hardcore Minecraft videos because I'm getting back into hardcore Minecraft again for YouTube. And I wanted to add the "oh no" Knuckles sound, but I wanted to do it like people. You watch people on YouTube and they add in a sound effect like that. They pause what's happening, and you see them just go "oh no," and then the video comes back. It's like I don't know how to do that with my editing software. So I have the sound effect. I just need to figure out how to do the effect to make it pause and add the effect in there, and then bring it back. But
Why are you running?
Why are
You
you
do not know
running?
the way.
Why are you running? You do not know the way. We do
love
know
that
the way.
I love that video. Just, ah! Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
What you are doing?
You do not know the way. It's that for some reason
We
I
shall
was
teach you
told
the way
that
of our
is
national anthem.
part of what Knuckles was based off. Uganda Knuckles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uganda. It's like,
remember
we shall
being
teach you the way of our national anthem.
Oh my God.
Are you our queen? Are you the queen?
You are the queen. You are the queen.
But no, the
You
way
are the
that
queen.
when the when Knuckles came out and he was talking that way,
VR
Those-
like killed that meme.
oh
Yeah,
shit!
yep.
I hear people like that all the time at work that talk like that. I'm like,
Really?
Shit.
it's like I'll take a foot long of the cheese. I'm like,
You're like, there's seriously Ugandans in fucking Omaha?
No, in
yeah,
Lincoln.
and Lincoln.
Oh,
yeah,
Lincoln.
Lincoln,
yeah,
yep.
Oh yeah, I met a guy from Sundan in Lincoln once, like fresh off the boat or something. Well, not
Oh,
the
shit.
boat, 'cause it's Nebraska, but
Nice.
yeah, well, like he's like he just got here and he didn't know any English, and some douchebags taught him that the middle finger was how you say hi.
Oh my God, Ford.
Oh,
I'm like,
good
oh my
Lord.
god, dude, stop doing that! You're gonna get yourself killed.
Here's some shit. Oh God.
He's like,
It's
that's
like,
not how
dude,
you
whoever
do it.
taught that to you obviously wants you to get yourself killed. Don't stop doing
Yeah.
that. Stop.
Don't-
That's one of the
Stop
most
doing that.
negatives
Yeah,
in the
good
world.
I fucking hung out
You're
with
like
him for
Mr.
like 2
Bean in that
hours
frickin'
and like
movie.
tried to fix things.
You're like Mr. Bean goes to freaking France or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Ruins a
he's
freaking painting.
Yeah.
He's flipping off everybody in L.A. Oh shit. Well, in my opinion, we're past the 2-hour mark.
Oh, let me see. I'm gonna go to the Mifugger thing here.
I'm
Yeah.
about 2
We
hours
are-
9
yep.
minutes.
2 hours long.
I mean, if I didn't do the thing with Ace where he and I played Fortnite, I feel like mine would be like 2 hours.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Take
mean,
out the
um,
hour where me and him. Take out the.
I
First
I
couple-
started mine just after that. Just after that.
D Live is not telling me how long.
Neil never really
Oh,
does.
oh wait, I found it. It does tell me, but it says video duration 4204.2122999999. What is this shit?
That was the Markiplier video. Like, I think it was a YouTube poop or something like that. Yeah, it was. It was a YouTube poop Markiplier where he was playing FNAF and it was 9999.
Like
Nine.
99999.
That's just so good. I remember I played not Fortnite. Obviously, I played Fortnite, but I played FNAF on stream on Twitch. I didn't think I would get anybody who would enjoy it. I got like a few new followers who loved FNAF. I'm like, no shit. Like, okay, just trying out new shit here.
I think I might try and do some Happy Wheels since I found out it's still up.
God, like I want to play Happy Wheels on mine, but it says like it like has like a new Adobe Flash or whatever. I have to install a new Adobe Flash. Or
Oh.
some shit. I'm like,
Oh,
"Eh,
it's
no."
run the same
Okay.
engine ever since.
Yeah, no, there hasn't been any real Happy Wheels videos in quite a while.
No, I mean, last one I uploaded was what, 2013?
Well, PewDiePie revisited it like last year, and I think Mark did something with it last year too. Because for some reason,
think so,
when
yeah.
PewDiePie does stuff, everybody else has to do it at least once.
Right.
I know sometime last year Jack was doing a thing where he was playing back games that were really popular on his channel. He did Happy Wheels.
Yeah, everybody.
And
is.
like that was really good.
Right.
Happy
I
Wheels is a fun game, actually.
I still watch
A fun
fucking
bunch of games.
I still watch Jack's playlist of Happy Wheels because he has some good shit there. Good old days. And then I watch like Big Jiggly Panda play Happy Wheels, and that's just hilarious. Oh, hey,
Frickin'
you
laugh.
remember the video I told you about the other day? The fucking the Big Jiggly thing from the Fortnite deal.
Oh, yeah.
I'll find that video and share it to Earl. He'll have a fucking good laugh at it. Cause like I saw it and I laughed so fucking hard, I thought I pissed myself.
See, and everybody thought that we were gonna not have enough material to talk about.
Oh, we got plenty of
Yeah,
freaking
we
material
got plenty.
tonight.
We're still going strong, and it's 2 hours already.
It's 2 hours 12 for me. It's like, jeez.
We could go on forever if we wanted to.
Honestly, like
For me, yeah,
So-
I'm pretty much like 8 minutes down. I'm pretty much gonna close mine in 8 minutes.
We
What?
definitely can do next week too.
Oh, hell yeah.
where's the video at? Come on, it's
Like,
here
well,
somewhere.
what's let's see. Well, at the end of this week, how's
There it
everybody
is.
looking? How's everybody looking the 17th?
Let me see.
Um,
I know pretty soon I'm doing my last live stream on Twitch 2 weeks before I move out.
my schedule might change, but since I'm just starting a job, I have the opportunity to say, hey, I'm doing something at this time, you know.
Where are you planning on working at?
Well, for a little bit, I'm gonna be working at a thrift store.
Nice.
While I'm doing my applications and interviews and stuff at a music store.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, I wanna be fixing guitars for a living. I think that'd be awesome. Because I
That's pretty
kind of
cool.
do it anyway.
Found
Right.
it.
You,
Just got
you pretty much do it on a daily basis, so yeah.
Yeah.
on the
Well, I have people here in the apartment buildings bringing me their guitars to fix them anyway. So.
hell yeah, dude.
You got your own thrift store in your apartment. Keep it going. It's like make it your own business.
Hey, do you guys even have any stickers on D Live
I don't know.
for the chat? If
you know,
if you go into the chat and you click on any of the things that I put in the chat, any of the
we'll go
little
and
stickers,
take a look.
you can put it in your favorites.
Yeah, I think I remember you could do that.
How the fluff.
How to fluff?
How
Uh,
to
I don't-
fluff? How to fluff? Take your pillow and go.
If you go into the chat,
No, on the 17th I work a 4 to 8 like I did today. So
It's funny as my D Live profile pic, as you can see, is me in a frickin' lemon neon vest, sitting in my Jeep. I would assume at Copart, 'Cause that's the last time I
Hey.
wore that freaking vest.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to drop any lemons in my D Live, go ahead.
Man, I remember. Oh God, that's one thing I loved about D Live is because like when I first found out about D Live, it was to that friend of mine I went to high school with. Her brother streamed on Twitch, and he was like, "Oh, you stream on D Live? What the hell is that?" And he goes, "It's like Twitch, but everything that gets donated to the streamer, like lemons,
That's the
whatever,
best I got.
they keep 100% of it. They don't take anything from you." I'm like,
Right? Yeah.
that's
Yep.
dope. And so I did that, and I had like when it first happened, when I first got on there, they had the option you had to save 2,000 points, whatever it is on there, and then
Yeah.
they changed it. Like this is all to get like affiliate or whatever. Like I am on Twitch,
Yep.
and they changed it so much. They like I had 2,000. I had like already 2,000. I had 2,000 saved and 2,000 that was donated to me. And so I unlocked the 2,000 and brought it back on my thing. I had 4,000, which put me at like $200. I was like, holy shit, okay.
Jeez.
And I told that to my mom, and she goes, "There's no way." And then so she saw it on my fucking bank thing. She goes, "Oh, you can actually do this." I said, "Hell yeah, I can."
Hell yeah.
I'm like, "That's more than what." Yeah. Anyway,
I'm just sitting here looking at my OBS, and yeah, those 3 chats next to each other, the D Live looks like it's the funnest.
yeah,
That's what
honestly,
I miss about D Live is the chat.
Yep.
my chats in D Live were always fun.
The last time I went on a video in D Live, somebody was complaining, "Oh, but the chat's just stickers being spammed constantly." It's like, who fucking cares?
It's a chat.
That's the fun part.
Chat builds
That's
the
what
reputation.
Twitch is, too. Twitch, you can fucking send emotes and all this other shit, and it's mostly fucking gifts and shit being spammed. That's all you see.
Yeah.
I'm taking your Pepe.
Did you get the video I sent you, Earl? Discord? I said play it at 9:22.
Play at
This shit is
9:22.
Like, that shit is like that's like the best part of the whole video. But the whole video is funny, but that one part is hilarious because it's a very wonky game. It's called Bad Kids at School, and it looks
Oh,
fun. It's like
jeez.
$4 on Steam.
What the fuck?
Fucking-
What is this game?
It's called Bad Kids at School.
Bad Kids at School.
It's on Steam. It's like $5 on Steam.
How much? $5?
I thought about buying it and be like, I don't know anybody else who would buy it.
I might buy it.
That shit looks fun.
Yeah, I would buy something that looks this goofy.
I know. It's like there's so much shit you can do with it too. It's like, oh, was it? I think it's on my wish list still. Horizon Zero Dawn 40. It's my app. Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's $4.99 on Steam. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy that shit. I put it on my wish list just to be safe. What games?
$4.99 plus tax, honey.
$4.99 plus tax, honey bun. Fuck off, bitch. Destiny 2 Beyond Light Deluxe Edition, $70. That's how much fucking the new games are gonna be. Oh, I didn't tell that to you, Ace. I was talking to Earl about this before you got on. That PlayStation, the new PlayStation and the new Xbox games, when they come out, are gonna be $70.
That is
Per
bull
game.
hunky.
Like
Yeah.
$69.99,
Hunky.
so $70.
That is bull shisa. That's just
$70
inflation
for
talking.
a PlayStation 5. Yoo-hoo.
That's just inflation talking right there.
How could I lose?
Oh, shit. They have Vegas Pro 14 Ace on Steam for $55.
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
that's not
It's
bad,
it's originally
really.
$199.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not very bad.
I got
That's
Son
not
of Vegas
bad, though.
14 for free. I'm not going to say how, but
I
hell
know
of a
how you
discount.
got it for free,
I'm not gonna
son.
say it either.
Hell of a discount.
That's how you got me fucking Minecraft the first time.
Yeah, that's how I got it the first time.
Well, what's funny though is that when I got
A
it, I
very
didn't-
special little fairy gave me a copy.
Sperry.
They're gonna get
Sperry.
viruses, like, from there. But
Yeah.
I remember playing it, and it was
Actually, I was deliberately trying to download a virus, and it just happened to have Minecraft in it. So.
it's just a win-win, eh? But no, I
Yeah.
remember playing it one time at home. I had it on my parents' computer, so before I got my own laptop.
Yep.
And I was playing it. It was around Christmas time. It was around December,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Oh, there's no way this game's gonna keep updated for Christmases and stuff." It did. Your fucking chests were presents. I was like, "What the hell?" Fucking
You're welcome.
through the game, and I'm like, "How am I getting it to be presents?"
You're welcome.
Oh shit, that
And
reminds me.
instead
I
of
wanted
saying
to
the
get
actual word, I
Pixar.
had to go. Instead of saying the actual word, I went game. It's a game.
The Hulk game.
Oh,
The
Ace,
humana, humana, humana.
do you still have golf with your friends? In the
I do,
local community?
yes.
Have you seen the new update?
I have not. I've yet to
It
experience
is.
it.
It is. The Escapists is
Mm.
game now. There's actually they actually got
Escapist.
updated a week ago. It says golf with your friends
Oh.
update 1 is arrived.
It's like,
Update 1 for golf with your friends is here. We hope you've been having an amazing hectic time enjoying yourselves and the craziness of the golf courses available. This update will see the Escapist course released on consoles and a plethora of bug fixes to address issues on both PC and console versions.
like I've kept it up to date, but I just haven't played it recently. That's the thing. It's like I've kept it up to date.
Let's see. So apparently it is cross-platform. So if like say Lauren
Tater.
gets on her Lauren gets on her Xbox or Taylor gets on his Xbox, whatever, we could all play together with PC and console.
So it is confirmed cross-platform.
Nice.
Gnarly. Tater
That's,
can finally
golf
join
with-
in the
golf with
madness.
friends.
Dude, golf with your friend. Like I played the new map.
It
the
is
map is fun.
like Errol. Look at both
How
of our
much is it?
videos back in the past. It's an awesome game.
How much?
Just don't play hoops. Good God, Logan hates hoops.
Don't play dunk. You will fucking hate yourself
Dunk. Yeah,
afterwards.
that's it. Dunk.
Yeah.
It is $14.99.
It pretty much go.
$14.99?
There's a caddy
Yep.
pack that's a buck. There's a caddy pack that's $1.99, and there's
Yep.
golf with your friends OST that's 99 cents.
If you play hoops with Logan, he'll pretty much miss a hoop about 27 times. He'll go.
Those are by far my favorite videos we've ever done. with
Oh,
golf with
they're the
friends.
best
have a
edits I've
question.
ever done. What?
When
up?
we first started this idea of the podcast, we had this idea that we were gonna do a Minecraft thing. We were
Yeah,
gonna do our yeah.
I had a realm set up on my Java, and Ace and I were actually working on this idea that we had discussed. And some little shithead from Twitch came in. I let him come on and play. And then after a while, I was like, okay, he wants creative privileges. Like, okay, I'm going to wait a little bit and then give you creative.
Some little Scheisseplaugten.
And then the next day I get on to look at it, it's fucking gone. Just a huge
Yep.
crater on the ground.
What the fuck?
So I had to try and revert it back. Couldn't find it. And so I just started a new world and we tried working on it.
I'm gonna see if my realm is still active. By the way.
Well, I did
it renewed,
download
so
this-
I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna
I did
see my hand.
download the software necessary for running a server, which I could
Yeah.
run on the laptop over there separately.
for Java
If
or
we want to do it
Windows
that
10.
way. Windows 10.
Nice.
Well, no, it's Java.
All right. Yep.
Because I
It's
like
I
Java.
got both realms on both platforms.
But I think you guys
It
should.
transfers over to both platforms.
Yeah, I was just thinking I have to go and buy realms again, I think, to play on one of your realms, right?
No.
No?
Oh my God! Gnarly
Like, say if
background. Let me see. Realms. Yeah, my realm's still active. Nice. It's recurring.
Yeah, I got a message recently saying that my
Windows
realm's
10 and Lauren
expired.
has a realm,
Yeah,
and
we
we don't
just-
have realms.
We can go into my realm tomorrow and then Zach's the next day, sort of thing. When
Okay,
we do
yeah,
this.
we could do that.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
We could definitely
It's
do
nice.
that.
My
I
realm's
think I-
still active.
I see another portal on
Wait a
that
minute.
one.
Wait a minute. Oh. Well,
What the fuck?
apparently it expires today. Fuck.
Oh, shit. Frick.
Well, we'll have to go on Zach's. Either way, mine's still there. I got it locally downloaded.
Okay.
Freaking A. Let's see. There we go.
It'll expire in 3 days. That's okay, because I'm gonna extend it. I thought about not extending it because I didn't have very many people that played Minecraft anymore.
Right.
Well, I play Minecraft sometimes. Like I said, I'm addicted to survival games, and this is a survival game.
Got a little whiskey on that. Ugh, that was weird.
Whiskey. Fisky.
No, like I had the just messing around with the cap on here, and I
Oh,
could
shit.
taste like either it was something like on the lid or it was like whiskey, but it's just
Why is this spicy?
made my, made my lips go numb.
Like taking a drink of Taco Bell Sprite. It's like, ooh, why is this spicy?
Who added the spice to my Sprite?
That's
Yeah,
a
I
new
have both
TikTok.
you
Apparently,
and
it's
me
making the
as
rounds.
operators.
Take just the sound effects. Like, why is this spicy?
Spicy.
So Ace,
Like
the other
that
day I
foot.
actually watched. I was going through my videos on my channel, and I actually watched the video you and I did of the
Yep.
Inferno wings.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's how let's say. It's pretty much the channel trailer on your channel. It's like every time I search it, it's like that's the video that pops up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
It's
say.
gonna be it's got good views.
Right.
Yeah, here's the castle. And no one can see it, but it's here.
Let's see, you boys acting YouTube. Maybe it's on the other one. I don't know.
I have like a portal. I have a horse stable that I set up. I had all these ideas to make it really cool.
Yeah, it's all one word.
Yes, or if you're trying to search it by YouTube, like try like it's youtube.com/Zack Attack with 2 Ks and a 1. It won't let me fucking change my URL.
What was it? Zack Attack?
Yeah, ZACKATTACKK1.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah. Hey, spider! You just spawned here. Get out of here! Get out of my castle! Thank you.
Let's see.
Always gonna be my channel trailer for sure.
Oh,
It's
good
just-
lord, where is it? There it is. Yeah, the Inferno Wing Challenge.
Yeah, it's like,
Is that the one? Yeah. All right. Yep.
yeah. I watched that the other day because I was just scrolling through my YouTube.
Good
feed.
lord, I had some short ass hair. You know, I plan on cutting it like now, but I don't plan on shaving my freaking beard. It's gotten so freaking long.
Logan trimmed his
I-
up because it was getting ridiculously long.
He finally trimmed it.
Yeah, it's still kind of bushy, but he trimmed it.
Is it longer than mine still? 'Cause, like, jeez,
No,
if
his was getting long and it
Hey,
curled.
it was ludicrously longer than mine at some point. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, his was damn near down to his like t-shirt collar. If that makes any sense.
What are you
Oh.
sending me?
Like,
Oh.
jeez. It's like if you see on the stream, the fucker, mine's never been past the collar. Mine's only been about halfway. Yeah, let me like that so I can look over there.
Ah, I see that.
Watch your profanity. He goes, "You're right. I'm sorry." I actually love that show. I used to watch it with my demo all the time, and the guy betting, that guy who bets, he just goes, "Yep, yep." So good.
Yep. Yep.
Ah. Oh yeah,
Actually
if you ever
had the
watch
hes-
Player's recent Minecraft video, he's in the Nether trying to kill zombie pigmen, which are now called piglins now, and he's running across, and then one just drops in front of him, and he heads in the Jacksepticeye scream, just ah!
The second one I sent to you was fucked up.
Well, what?
The second one I sent to you was fucked up.
Oh God!
I've been sending shit to Ace too.
Shit, I haven't noticed. Well, for me, honestly, that would do it, folks. So, thank you for tuning in to the Motherfucker Studios' first official podcast. I am like a little bit drunk, but thanks for tuning in for the first episode. We will pick this up next week. Hopefully, enjoy the show, and we'll see you next time. Until then, see you later. Bye bye.